T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Fight!
Yo, hey girl, it's LadyChann rep, none less, and welcome to Late Night Live with LadyChann in the building. All right, as I told you, I'm back. Let's fucking hang out because I'm an insomniac. Bars. Let's get the banners going. Let's change what we gotta change. LadyChann hang out live in the building. I love you guys for rocking with me as usual. So we've got LadyChann hang out live. So we're just going to talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about, we are going to talk about. Let's talk about it, shall we? Really, I should have a separate channel for this shit, but maybe I should just do a separate playlist. LadyChann hang out live. Yeah. No hold bars in the building. Save. That's it. There we go. I'm introducing. Hey girlies, it's my sister. Yeah. From another mister. Bars. Lisa Bales in the building. What up, though?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey,
I'll be back.
hey, sis. The elder dropped a video the other day. He was from Stephanie Mills, and she was talking about how
what's she saying?
R&B is not it's been like it's not what it used to be.
What?
Like
why? Because it's shit now. Because it's rubbish.
Yeah, it's watered down. And she's right. And she's right because like when R&B was left in good hands with Jill Scott and Lettucey
with the Neo song,
and Anthony Hamilton and people like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then it's like now it's like I was watching the awards not long ago and I didn't even know any of these people, and it wasn't like the R&B that I knew.
Yeah, it's all new shit. Most of the stuff is a load of shit. AJLD! That's why I stopped listening to music. A lot of the music, I don't really listen to that much.
Yeah, it's auto-tune.
Auto-tune. Where's Bold? Bold's the one that we're doing this for. You better get your ass in the building.
You know what? Since we're on the subject of auto-tune, I'm going to post the song in the chat. Yeah. And it's like, this is like an auto-tune filled.
Oh, hang on. I've got a message from Bold. Like, go ahead.
No, I hate auto-tune.
No, I know. I mean, it gets on my nerves too. But like sometimes it kind of fits the tone and like the how the track sounds. If it's kind of like very, if it's kind of like very futuristic. If it's very futuristic, and like very like smooth, it kind of fits a little bit.
I could understand if they do it sometimes, but in everything, that's not good.
That's just oversaturated because now like you got rappers who use it being labeled as singers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think
like they can't sing. They're using
R&B is not what it used to be. That's why I don't listen to this stuff. I grew up with real singers, with real musicians, not this mess. I grew up with real singers, real bands. There's no more bands no more. I grew up with the Ohio Players and, you know what I'm saying, Kool and the Gang, real bands.
Yep.
Even before that, like
facts. He said facts.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this mess is. Mint Condition and Roots is the last band that I can really remember. I mean, as far as mainstream music.
Yeah, no, I got ya. Yeah, it's all
It's T-Pain's fault. He started all this. That's when he started.
I like
using
T-Pain though.
I like him too. I mean, but I'm just saying. But like after that, now everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Everybody fucking uses it.
Did he start it though?
He's the one who made it popular again. He kind of
made it popular again. But then Jay-Z shut him down with Death of an Auto-Tune. The Auto-Tune. Do you remember when Jay-Z shut him down?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like
because Cher used it in Believe.
Do you believe in love? What up, Jetstar?
Right.
Jetstar. What up,
and you know what else they used to do? They used to use a vocoder. That's different from.
Yeah.
That's different from auto-tune.
I think Roger Troutman.
Right. That was like
Do you wanna party?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, he did it?
No, he didn't. Peter Frampton used to do it.
Who did?
Peter Frampton used to do it.
What up, Doe?
Those people did it before him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's correct. No, I tell you who used it. Cameo.
I'm not the one to mess with. I'm not the one to mess with music. I don't know everybody, but I'll take you back to the original.
Cameo music. Put your hands in the air like we don't care. Wasn't that vocoder? Cameo.
Do your dance.
Yeah. But Peter Frampton was out in the 70s. He was out before them.
Oh, I'm the same. From my recollection, that was vocoder. My mom used to bang that song in the yard.
I used to be honest with you, I liked Cameo better when it was 11 and 12 of them. They used to be a big group.
Cameo, I've heard of them. I have heard of them.
When they made I Just Want to Be and Shake Your Pants and all that.
Me and AJ like time of
death. Why have I lost you?
No, we're like,
I saw them in person. That's why I know.
I wish we could fucking play things like this on like YouTube Live. It's so
Me too.
But it's because of copyrights, and I get it. Like if
they take the money away.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay me. Yeah, you're taking away money from people. What up, though, Jetstar? In the building.
I come in. You were talking about T-Pain. His name's pseudonym. That music was painful.
Earth, Wind and Fire used it. I'm surprised.
Bold is trying to find out how he's gonna do. How does he convert it? I was like, dude, just maybe upload it to YouTube or to your YouTube page, because he's got a YouTube page, and then we could just go onto his YouTube page and share it, innit, and watch it like that, right? Guys?
We could.
Yeah, because we can't wait till he finds out how to convert it into a MP3 file and then share it on. I don't know how he'd share that in a chat here. Maybe a bit difficult, but I told him just get his ass on the panel and we could figure out. I think he should just upload it to his YouTube channel, to be fair, and it'll be easier like that. Upload to YouTube channel. Do you know what up, Jenny?
Earth, Wind and Fire used it too. Oh, did they? Wow.
I'm glad TKO you check it in. Chickity check. Yo. Yeah, we don't
get them likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Get them lights up for this little impromptu. People's looking at on the community. What the hell is she? What's she doing?
Fuck, this sucks. I wish I didn't have to go to work tonight, man. This is
what's she up to? I know.
What is going on with this? I come at the end of the last one and
tell him, guys, what happened? Why this is happening?
Oh, because of Bold. Bold had a song. Bold didn't understand who's in the chat. He had a song he wanted to show us, but you know.
No, you skipped it because we was talking about Jenny. We did the whole Wicked boxing show. Thank you for everyone chiming in. But what we was talking about is when people don't know that they're good at something. Like people, you know, like sometimes people like they go on Britain's Got Talent or Oz's Got Talent or whatever it is, like, and then they're like totally shot to pieces, and we're like, you got publicly humiliated because nobody told you. I said to them, I don't lie to my kids. If my kids are good at something, I'll propel them into it. And if they're not good at something, I'll kind of show them something that they are good at, to instead of deluding them and going, yeah, of course you can. Do you know what I mean? So then Bold was like, oh, my music's good. And I'm like, I do music for a job, but I would never say, like, I'm good. Like, I always say self-proclamation, it ain't really a prophecy. Just like other people, like, sing your praises because that's the audience that you do it for. And if the audience are telling you do something good, so it's all fine and dandy me going, oh, I'm good. How do we know? Like, why should I say that? You guys say it because I make it for you. And if you tell me it's good, then it's good. Then it's good for your ears. So Bold was like, no, I'm good. Like, he's like, play you. And I was like, he's like, I'll play you something. It was like, I don't want you to play it, and then I don't like it, and then I'm just gonna be like.
I mean, he may like it, but it may be bad to us. You know what I mean? That's
he was like, he's adamant, like, no, it's good. So I was me, all right, let me shut down my old live because it was going on for 4 hours, just in case. Get that one out. That one to its numbers. Let's move along, and then I'll just.
Yeah, you got a disrespectful person in the chat.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that guy he got to go. He on time.
Yeah.
That's all. I just saw that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. Yeah.
Put him to the block party.
Yup.
So you haven't listened to him yet. He's coming back. You still got to listen. Like,
Bold's here. He says in the building. What up, Bold? Maybe we do. Bold, how are we going to do it? We're just going to do it to YouTube then, or something. Could we not just put it on your YouTube? Could you not upload the clips or whatever, or is there something specific on your YouTube, or can you?
I'll tell you what. I know how to do it.
You know how to do it. You figure it out while we're.
I have to convert it through. It's in my phone, but I might have to convert it through on my computer to do that. What I do is I convert it.
But will you be able to convert it to MP3 and put it in the chat? How would we listen to it in the chat?
Nah, because I tried it. I tried that before on YouTube. I was on Mark Nash page. He was doing a music thing or whatever.
Oh yeah, do you remember when he was doing that? But I had to do that. I had to use my YouTube.
I sent in the information. He told me he couldn't download it. So I was like,
yeah, I had to do you had to do it in YouTube. I had to do when he wanted my song played on his show. When he was doing that, we had to do it on. We did it on YouTube. The video we just played my video, or whatever one he wanted to pick. I said anyone that you can pick that's on there, you pick, and then he picked. But we did it via YouTube. So maybe if you just upload it, or it's best just to do it on YouTube instead of you don't have to download, make it MP3. Just upload. Just upload your MP3, whatever's in your phone, to your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Old.
All right. I was.
And then you can delete it afterwards and whatever, but it's just for listening.
No. What I wanted to do is put it in the WhatsApp group.
I know, but we've come here to do this so we can. So it can be rated. Remember, this is what we're doing, Bold.
Okay. Oh, this is what this is.
All right. This is why this live. This is why this live has come to fruition, Bold, because of you. Pimp My Sniper, you can come on the panel if you want. The link's in the chickadee chat.
Yeah, I love the guy asking Ben Adams, Papoose. He's one of my faves too. And I've been rocking with Papoose since what's his name that just passed away? DJ K Slay, man. Yeah. I had a lot of Papoose's mixtapes.
Yeah, I speak to Papoose on the DMs on Instagram, right? I do speak to him sometimes, right? But
okay.
I just he disappointed me. Nothing no disrespectful in that. He disappointed me on some hustle thing that he was doing, and it was just like he was gonna do something for me, but I was like, I don't pay to go on people's mixtapes. He was doing some mixtape thing where he was like, he put on Instagram, shout me who's like the hottest MCs that's about. This was like the year before last, and he's like, tag me the hottest MCs and all of that, and then people tagged my name. So then he hit me in DMs. He was like, oh yeah, he's been tagged like XYZ. So we started talking, and I was like, yeah, this is what I do. And he was like, well, this is the mixtape. He was like, I'd love you to be on it. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, but it's going to cost you like $600 to do. I was like, I don't pay to go on people's mixtapes. I don't pay. I said, no. I said, how about this? I'm doing a boxing channel. Why don't you? There was something that I wanted him to do, or boxing channel, or something to do with music. No, I think it was something to do with music. And he was like, I'll do you some bars for. There was a deal that he made, but I may still take him up on the deal. Because shouts out to Papoose, but it was just like it was a hustle. I was just like, no. And he was like, there's a time limit, so you got to let me know if you want to do it, and then this is you got to pay this much. I was like, Pat, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
Yo, Shannon, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a little snippet through the speaker,
but it's gonna have a delay, won't it, guys? Like if I play,
it's like I'm talking right now. It shouldn't have a delay.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I've seen
right,
people do that. It works so good. It works so good.
Does it? You sure? All right, I'm coming off camera because it better be good.
Yo, stay on camera. I'm gonna let you know.
Because I don't want to.
I'm gonna let you know. This is not some new joint. This joint is years. This is years old. So
can I just tell? Here's. Yeah. Do you know what, Shelton? I've just heard breaking news that Canelo has stated he is never going back to 175.
Ooh!
Oh, he said that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I knew it from the press conference.
Yeah.
Yep.
I knew
wow.
it.
Yep.
So he will not be doing the rematch.
Well, he can do it at 168. That's what
no.
But it's going to be for all the belts if it's for that.
I don't think he's going to do that either. I don't think
he's not going to do that. All his whole legacy will be wiped out. He knows that guy will come. Bivol will come at 68 and wipe out every single belt.
Yep.
The WBO, the WBA, the IBF, and the IBO.
You're bold. You're saying you won't be offended now, but watch, as soon as you get our reaction, you'll be like, "Fuck y'all, ain't coming on this panel no more."
Nah, that's all right.
But we gotta let the panel. We gotta let the panel rate it with So we're gonna do.
I'm gonna just play. No,
not us. No. Look, guys in the chat. You guys, when you listen to it, you rate it from 0. You rate it from 0 to 10 of what it is for you. Yeah. Or no, you give it. Or shall we give it 5 stars? So it's like 0 stars to 5 stars. So 5. So we're gonna do 5 stars.
Like I said, the joint is it's 15 years old, right?
No, we don't want any excuses. Listen, this is what we're not going to do.
I don't care. I'm just letting you know.
I can play you stuff. I can play you stuff that's 5 years old.
All right, hold on. I'm just letting you know. It's not.
No, we don't need any context. This is what you're putting forward. No, if you want to put forward something that's 15 years old, that's up to you. We're not going to bear that in mind. There's nothing to do with us, like in boxing. Once you go in them ropes, all your injuries, that was up to you. We don't care.
Are you ready for me to play?
In the ring.
Are you ready?
Wait. He needs to leave that Russian alone. Yep, he shall do. What up, LadyChann? Champ Ross is in the building. The best prediction league in the building. What up, champ? Okay, so
champ.
We are. Oh, LadyChann hang live. 1 sec. Wait. I got a spelling mistake. A bitch be doing that recently. Sorry. 1 sec. 1 sec, bold. And understanding. Just understand me a minute, bold. Wait. Out. There you go. At least get your shit proper, girl.
Kendrick Lamar got a new joint too.
Yeah, no. Don't think I'm not sure if I've my friend was shouting it out yesterday on Instagram. Okay, so we are in the building. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let me get my big face off. Get you lot all on the panel at the same time. Yeah.
All right.
We are ready.
I hope it don't come across too loud, but hold on. Let me know if you hear it clear.
Right, guys, we have to. You lot are lucky that you're not on camera, bastards. You're lucky because it's only my facial reaction.
Hey, I don't care. I mean, if y'all don't like it, don't matter.
Well, it might be sick. I just don't like. I don't want anyone embarrassed. That's not my thing. So
I don't that care. Was all.
Okay. Well, then let's go. Let's go.
Play the song.
Let it bang.
You better than
Let
me.
it bang, bro. Let it bang.
All right, here we go. Let me know if it come across clear. Here we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it locked down like the bite from pit bulls. And like Mr. T, you think I won't connect? I make it pitiful. On point, son, stay focused like what? Poetry spitting like Juliet received from Rome. I'm breaking through this rap industry like terrorists. Ownership destroying everything, so you can't rebuild it. Fuck a lot of you haven't seen me yet. My lyrics is a threat to your threat.
Hard on the phone. That's why I don't like it on the phone.
Power niggas knew I was a vet. Never catch me out sleeping. I stay on the set. Got all my fans feel like a fish. Use my lyrics as bait. Notice how I make this scratch in my face. And guess my style is original. Very unpredictable. Keep a style versatile.
Keep playing it. I see with the phone. I hate it. It's tinny. We're not getting.
Was it low or was it high?
It's tinny. It's just all. It's tin.
Yeah, it was quite a low. It was a bit.
It's a bit low. You can't get what you're saying.
I can turn the volume up. I thought it was going to be too loud.
But it's the EQ on it because it's on a phone. So all we're hearing is Do you guys get what I'm saying? We're just hearing the We're not hearing the bass. We're not hearing the middle. We're just hearing like
I couldn't hear the chorus.
Yeah,
not the chorus, but the
I just put it. I put it in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Put in the group. Put in the group.
I put it in the group.
No, but it's the show's not for the group. The show's for everybody that's participating.
But you just said you can't. You just said you can't
hear
it.
Upload it to YouTube and we play it on the YouTube.
I have to convert it over. That's what I'm saying. I can't just upload it to YouTube.
So do you have tunes on your YouTube that we can listen to then? Hey, Mal.
No, I don't.
Oh, man. Yeah, we want the bass line. Exactly, BG.
Like I couldn't hear the hook.
Like Kevin, but sounds like Nas. Ben Adams says, "Oh shit, here we go, Champ Ross. We need bass line."
You got a good compliment there, bro. You got.
I like what I heard. I like what I heard. Your flow and your cadence.
I liked it.
And the music.
I want to be able to really hear it though. Like I can't.
That's what I'm saying. I put it in the group. I put it in the group.
Yeah, but the show's not for the group. It's not. We're doing the show because of you said you wanted to be played, and you said my music's good. Like I'll play it now. So I did shut down my live and made this live because of you, not just if I would have just.
What I'm trying to tell you right now, I can't convert it over. I gotta put it through my.
We're gonna have to move on to another topic. Because that was the whole point.
That's what I'm saying. Let me. I gotta convert it over on my computer.
Yeah, you do that, and we'll go to another.
I gotta go through. If I go through my Power Director, it probably work that way.
Yeah, and then hit us back up. Like, just be there. Yeah, because I want it to be able to do justice. Like, I want to hit. I never play songs down the phone. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, you were right, Chann. That didn't work. You were right.
Yeah, I told you.
I got a topic we can talk about.
All good. It sounded all right though, from what we could hear.
It sounded all right, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. But you want to hear the
full experience.
If it evokes something like the bass, like you got to hear the drop and everything. I want to hear all that shit.
Got to hear the words clearly, you know.
And I could tell it was you, Bo. You actually sound like yourself, even spitting.
It sounds like Bold.
It still it sounds like you, yeah.
It still sounds like Bold. That's
Yeah.
It does still sound like Bold. Yeah.
You can't deny your voice. It's distinct.
Yeah.
It's distinctive.
It's fresh off the cassette. He got to convert it to CD. Yeah.
She said
Carmen
cassette.
Serene the Queen. Carmen Serene the Queen. Peace to the panel. Mal in the building. We're here just chopping it up like
Karma.
So let's talk about what we're hearing. That somebody, AJ, source me where Canelo said he's not going to 175, so we can try and get it up for everybody, please.
Oh, Jed said that. All right, let me try to find it. But I think who originally said that? So somebody alerted to
Shelton said what he said to Max Kelly.
Kurt's already did a counterpunch to it, but I want to find where he's got it from. I haven't watched.
Let me try to find it.
I tried and looked on Google. I couldn't see where it came from. So
let's see.
This guy
Shelton says something about Max Kellerman.
Max Kellerman. We got a crazy one in there. What do you think about Westwood? I think he should pay for what he's done. It's just some sleaze bullshit.
The DJ sis, what happened?
A big documentary came out the other day about his sexual misconduct to young and black females, and being an abuse of power, it's called.
He always did seem like a weirdo fuck, I ain't gonna lie. He seemed like a creep, but yeah, I'm not surprised from what I've seen of him.
Now, what kind of DJ is he?
Westwood, Westwood, the hip hop white DJ from the UK. Westwood, Eminem and them lot, everyone used to come. DJ Westwood, he used to have
Westwood Live, yeah. Say that.
I heard of him, but
big in the hip hop. He's the
a little bit. I knew. What was the other DJ Eminem used?
Chris Goldfinger. What? Chris Goldfinger?
No, the other one.
The Alchemist. He used Alchemist.
No, the other one. I know Alchemist. The other one.
No,
the
but
black
we're
guy.
talking about it's Chris Goldfinger. I mean, we're talking about Tim Westwood. He was like really big. He's really big. He's on Radio 1, thingy, Capital Extra. He brought all the hip hop artists over to here. He did Pimp My Ride over here. Our version over here in America. He'd have Eminem.
Yeah, I heard of him.
People freestyle when they go to London.
They come and do the freestyles. I was on his show as well back in 2009.
I heard of him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a big misconduct thing has come out, and on.
Wow.
He needs to pay for what he did. If he did that, he needs to pay Chann. Right?
Well, he did do it. Yeah, he definitely did do it. Yeah, he definitely did. So, there's a big expose on. It's on BBC One iPlayer, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think you can watch it yet in the States.
I don't know if Sheldon got that. I'm having trouble finding it.
Me too. I couldn't find it anywhere. And yeah, he's been stood down off the other radio station for the investigation. And yeah,
True.
deep stuff. Peace to the panel, Mal. Hit the like button. Yes, please. Sí, por favor. Gracias a ti. Gracias a todo.
Hey, Chann. Hey, guys, you want to hear why you shouldn't be a side chick? Like
no.
Hey, I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna go ahead and convert this real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what I thought you was doing. Go ahead.
All right.
LadyChann, pound for pound, number one in here. Me. You always in my comments saying you are the number one pound for pound. But me and him usually go back and forth because he's Errol Spence. But he says as long as he's number one pound for pound, he's cool. You pound for pound in the building.
Watch him act like the headbutt's back the whole time if he wins. Watch, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we was Team Crawford all the way.
Yeah, they will do. Oh, we loved Bud. Bud was always a pillar of the community. I know. Queen LadyChann, you seen the new Top Boy on Netflix? Was awesome. You know what? I haven't, but the girl one of the MCs at Nole that I was on Tim Westwood with, she is in that. I actually got a role in that, but I had to turn it down a few years back because I was pregnant and they didn't know. And when they wanted to shoot,
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I had to do. Yeah. So yeah, but shouts out. I've watched a little bit to see my friend that was in it. Her part.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. I didn't watch the whole series, but
wow.
I see everyone. Oh, it should have been more. Like there was. How many episodes was there, Ben? I think it was like 10 for this series. People want more, but they're only doing
new one. They've got 2 seasons.
Straight done the last one. They're just doing one more new one, and then they've said they're putting it to bed.
They've done 2 of the new one. They've done 10 episodes of the new one.
No, they've got another season coming next.
No, that's what I'm saying. And there's going to be 3rd. That's going to be the last. But they've been. I think the first one was 8 episodes. The second one was 10, and then I think this one will be 10 again.
Yeah, I think the first one was like 12 when it first came out. I was watching that one. My friends were in it. Kano. I was the support act for Kano, who plays Deshane, so the lead actor in that. So
main lad,
it's everyone from the grime scene. I know Asher D, who's also the other star because they're the 2 stars in it. Yeah, all those in there are all they used everyone from the UK music scene, so that could act.
Who saw Doctor Strange?
Huh?
Anybody see Doctor Strange yet? No one?
No, I'm not a movie watcher.
No,
nobody.
No.
Hey, the DJ I was thinking about was.
Well, I'm here. You never hear, AA. You never hear. You are never here. Sometimes you hear, but now you hear. Go ahead.
The DJ I was talking about was Wu Kid.
Wu Kid.
Oh, that's the one I remember. Yeah. See, I used to buy all those mixtapes, but I stopped buying them. After that auto-tune got real popular, I just kind of tuned out of that stuff.
Okay, my friend, he had a party here. He's 50 Cent's DJ, right? And my friend, he had a party here in 2011. Got invited to go, and I met 50 Cent there, right? So we're in that little corridor. So the weird thing about how they did the VIP thing, which is shit, because VIP bits are always boring. That like the main bits, usually the main bit of the party is better than the VIP bit. So that's how I feel anyway. Yeah, because VIP is a bit like, oh, who's you and who's that? But cool, I get it why it's needed, but cool. So what 50 Cent and Who Kid did was, so this is the main room. So they had another room and they had this one. So this is the main room. It's in a square. It's in a square shape. Do you know what they did as the VIP? It's just so wild. In the middle of the square, they made a circle, yeah, with like kind of like a little gate, like kind of like, you know, like a child gate, like you open it like that, you know, so a child doesn't fall down the stairs or stuff. So they made it a circle, one of those, right, like a pen, and like and then they had I mean, the gate was like kind of like waist high, or you could step over it if you really wanted to, but they had like big security on there. So I was in that bit. I was in there, and 50 Cent comes, and I'm one of the girls that was a model. She was there, and she was like, "Oh, Chann." I was like, "What, go on?" Like, yeah, we was chatting, and she totally groupied out in the building. Yeah, and so she came, right? So she was there. So then 50 Cent, he comes, and I'm like, "Oh, there's 50, like cool, like Wu Kid is playing on the decks," and then so 50 comes in, and I'm like, he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh, I'd like to have a photo. Like, do you want to take a photo?" And he was like, he talks to English, so I'd like to take a photo with you, but everybody want a photo too, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll definitely give you a photo a little later. Like that, all through clenched teeth. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we need sign language. But even though it was through clenched teeth, the funny thing is, his breath stank. His breath stank.
You talking about 50 Cent, LadyChann?
His breath stank like there was dead people in there. I was like, oh, I was like, he's talking through the telephone. I was thinking, yo! I remember I was on my Twitter, I was like, guys, I'm just talking to 50 Cent and his breath stinks of shit. Like, why isn't anyone in his team like passed him a mint, a spare mint, a gum? I mean, when I tell you it was bad.
His mouth still wired then?
No, this was 2000.
I was going to say, it must be from that bullet.
Bro, it just stank.
Yeah.
It just stank. And anyway, so he was like, I'll do a picture, but I don't want everyone else asking for a picture. And it was like, anyway, you're a celebrity. Of course, everyone's going to ask. And you've made this VIP, so it's just like everyone has to be, you're in the middle, and everyone just has to look at you. I got out of it, and then he was looking, and then he got like, he sent his mate to the other room. I went to the other room, I remember, and I saw because I saw him send his mate to the other room. So I went to my friend, let's go and see what's happening in the other room. The other room was a bit different, a bit dead. Like the whole thing was quite dead anyway. And they're playing like maybe Bashman or something like that. So it's like the friend or the security, whatever, got like a couple girls like you, and like bringing back to like 50, and like they had like they was like, oh, it's 50 Cent. 50's like that, like the big Svengali, and then doing whatever, and then about half hour after that, they're getting up and they're going back to the hotel, all of them. It's like, yeah, girl power. Yeah, I've seen it all. These girls just they just don't care. They went, it's like, yeah, you're going to get fucked. Cool, get it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what was happening. So yeah, that was my experience with DJ Wu-Kid. He got left playing on the decks. 50 cleared up with the girls and fucked off, and then that was it. I didn't get a photo, and his breath stank like shit. That was it in a nutshell.
Matter of fact, I forgot where I heard this from, but I heard a story about Bernard Hopkins back when he was the middleweight, like undisputed middleweight champion, right? Like he said that like he was chilling backstage, right, with I guess his entourage. I don't know where this fine female like walked in, and the first thing he did was get up and left. And like I think one person came up and went after him, and he's like, "Hey, where you going?" He said, "I ain't staying here because if something happens to this chick, the first thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna blame the undisputed middleweight champion of the world. So I'm out."
What? Say that again, H?
Yeah, I heard a story about Bernard Hopkins once. I forget where I hear it from. But like, okay, he was chilling backstage with his entourage. I don't know if it was after a fight or just something like that. But like, I don't know where like some beautiful woman like walks in. I don't know if she was an escort, a model, what. Then like the first thing he did was get up and leave. Then when like one of the dudes chased him to ask where he was going, he said, I ain't staying here with this shit because if something happens, if something goes down, the first thing somebody gonna do is blame the undisputed middleweight champion. Mm-hmm. So he bounced. He bounced.
Smart. That's how switched on. Yeah. That's how switched on he is. He knows if something happens to her, they're blaming me.
Because he was already in prison. He was already in jail.
Being locked up.
Hopkins go to prison?
Yeah,
he did like 6 years.
When he was younger, he did like 6 years. Yeah. That's where he kind of like got into boxing. I mean,
he was in prison before he came in boxing. Yeah.
And he was already an amateur, but like he really got back into boxing and took it seriously once he went to jail and like started boxing.
That's why being locked up teaches you street smarts like no other.
Yeah.
It teaches Smart's like no other. You know? He knows going.
Yeah, was locked up. He was locked up for like 5-6 years when he was like a teenager. Yeah. So.
He didn't want to be like in a Mike Tyson or Tupac situation. Yeah.
God, yeah, because that's what happened. Major Key in the building. What up, though? We just here chopping
Major
it up.
Key.
What up, going on, bro?
It's like if you guys ever saw his like Behind the Glory episode back in like 2004, he actually went back to where he went to jail.
Yeah, I'll
like
say that.
And they painted like a big mural of a painting of his, and that brought him to tears. Like,
nice.
It really made him emotional. He nearly cried over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he talked to like one of the inmates who like I guess was I don't know if he was a former trainer, but he actually talked to like some guy he knew, and he just told him how proud of him he was. You know what I mean? Because he never thought he'd get to be such a success and get to this level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They used to. Some of the boxers used to be over here in Broadway prison, not far from me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cowie fought that later.
James Scott as well. James Scott too.
Yeah, remember they had that fight at the prison.
Yep.
Lisa, Cowie, and
Cowie. Yeah.
They had a fight in the prison. Scott was actually
I remember.
He was a contender while he was locked up at that state prison.
In jail,
Let me see if Rachel got a French on here. Hang on.
There's another.
There was a
group.
I always thought that was wild. James Scott, like he was literally an inmate and a contender, and they like brought guys for him to fight in jail like that. I thought that was wild.
Yeah,
that was cool.
There was a recording.
Major, you ain't got. You are now. I just moderator. Sorry. No, you are.
There was a group called the Escorts.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, this guy. He said I just seen his comment. He said, "Look, how did I get here?" Right, this guy from Puerto Rico. He's got, "How did I get here?" with rolling eye comment, and then he's got, "Yo no entiendo un carajo, pero se escucha fuerte y claro." So I don't understand. I don't understand shit, but it sounds loud and clear. That's what he's saying.
LadyChann, how do you know Spanish? You know Spanish. You know pretty good Spanish.
My mum's half Venezuelan. My nan is from Venezuela. Well, was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and had my mum in Dominica. My dad's Jamaican. Yeah.
Well, you a nice mix of a bunch of stuff, ain't you?
Bunch of shit.
That's why I'm trying to get her to watch Edwin Valero box Venezuelan fighter for years.
Yeah, you did say that to me too.
Oh, he was brutal, bro.
But that's why I do like Jorge Linares.
He's way better than Valero. Valero. Valero,
I like him because I do have a bias to him. I'm not gonna lie.
Valero was a killer, literally outside the ring. And in the...
Yeah, I liked him.
I mean, ain't that some shit? It's like the last dude to stop Linares. He was stopped by Devin Haney.
I know.
He was stopped. I mean, the last dude to stop Abdullayev. He was stopped by Devin Haney in 4 rounds, and Devin couldn't stop.
Styles make fights.
Styles make fights. Yep.
Thank you. So you can come through. He doesn't understand, but yeah, he's saying you know Spanish very well, but quite well. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he's like, how? It's so funny. He's answered, "How did he get here?" I don't know what you've clicked on. How did he get here?
All right, that's for you to answer, not us.
I don't know. Maybe just saw it like everybody live and just saw the thumbnail and just thought, here comes crazy.
Yeah, I was letting y'all know. There was a group. They recorded live from Broadway Prison too. They made a few albums.
Oh yeah.
They were an R&B group, and then later, they were called the Escorts. You can look them up. And then later on, there was a rap group.
Where did John go? John,
from there.
I got you.
You
want to talk about the sorry, can I just bring it just to the did you not find about where Canelo?
No, I did a search. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where that's at. I don't know where Sheldon got that from.
Stand by, you guys put it up. 1 second.
Maybe you could ask him. Yeah. Hello?
Chop it up. Don't let it be dead silence.
Hello, guys.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here, bro. Sorry, I was on.
I don't know what happened with Canelo.
Yeah, Max, I haven't heard. I've been trying to find it. I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
But if he is going to 175, that's a good move. Now he's talking sense. He's talking about not going back there. So
you may not go back. Yeah. Not going back to 68. You know what though? I think Bivol would beat him at 68 as well.
I think the same thing. I mean, because like honestly, like he's the one saying he'll move down. Like he's not being asked. He's voluntarily saying, "Oh yeah, I'll go back. I'll go down and fight him for." I'm like, nah, man. It's just like It's like this dude.
Bivol beat Canelo with skill as well as size, but it was also skill. And
I think it was combination. It was combination of both. It was.
Yeah.
Hey, you know English. He's talking in English. Hey. He's typing in English, so he knows English. Yeah.
It was size and skill to beat Canelo. It was size and skill. It was both. He was just much,
because Bivol's not even that big a 75-pounder, you know. Like I've always thought people could maybe make even 68, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you see like guys like Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, they were all bigger than Bivol, and they fought at 68.
Yep.
To me, they
my thing is this. Okay. Why does it take Canelo to come to a division for the divisions to start really doing something because Baturiev had unified with Bostic years ago.
Yep. He did,
and then he retired after that. And then it took Joe Smith a while to come up, and then then he got a vacant. He fought for a vacant and won, and and the same with the 168. It's like, so they need to if he doesn't go back there, hopefully Bivol and Baturiev or whoever's the winner will fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time.
That's what I want now. It's
been a long time since they had a undisputed there too. Is probably
light heavyweight champion. Has there ever been a undisputed light heavyweight champion? Roy, right? Was he the last one? Or
no?
I don't know.
Roy?
I don't know.
Well, see, Roy and Michalczewski were meant to fight, but I think.
I mean, back then that was when the WBO was lightly regarded. You didn't need that to be undisputed. I think. Like way back.
Yeah, but the confusion still was Michalczewski was the lineal because he beat Virgil Hill.
Ah, got you. Okay.
So, but yeah, I think Roy did get all the belts to become undisputed, but he wasn't. There was still that lineal versus disputed.
Right. Yeah. I know he had all the straps. I mean, he had several subtitles as well. Dude had 8 or 9 belts. Some shit. You know what I mean? I saw him once. He had 8 or 9 titles around his waist, 7, 8, 9. So yeah.
Right. And at the time, Bivol used to be on HBO, if you remember, but then Top Rank left HBO. They went to ESPN, and then the Ascension later on. Well, you had PBC was coming in, then the Ascension, then the Zone came in later. So yeah.
I can't shake the feeling that Bivol was like he wasn't really fighting seriously in that Canelo fight. I mean, what do you mean? I just get the sense that he was kind of holding back a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was. Fought within himself, for sure, bro.
Yeah. I just can't shake that feeling. I'm not saying that he didn't try, of course, because whenever he let his hands go, that really bothered Canelo, and it's a shame that he didn't keep doing that.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't want to get countered too.
Exactly. I think he was worried about getting robbed. He was like, I don't want Canelo to land any clean. When Canelo lands some of them flashy combinations, people he won the round.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I mean, but whatever Canelo did land, I don't think it hurt Bivol really.
No, it really. But I think Bivol was just I want to make these rounds so convincing where I don't want to get hit at all. It's going to limit the exchanges as much as because like you said, when he really opened up, he was lighting Canelo up. He even started.
Canelo didn't like that. It's like Canelo couldn't move his head really. He couldn't counter. Like whenever Bivol would let his hands go and just hit Canelo with just straight punches, he backed Canelo into the ropes. Canelo shelved up and he didn't like that shit at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
he was hitting him on the hip and stuff. Canelo was using the veteran tactics, hitting on the hip, but I don't know. He was just absorbing his shots pretty well.
Yeah, he was, because I think he could anticipate them and he would pivot out if they got too hard. He'd just get off the rope, He wouldn't stand there.
Right. Yeah. And then there was times. Then there was times when Canelo was on the rope and his neck was. And I was like, "Where is it apart? What happened? Why was Canelo on the floor on the mat?"
Oh, well, that I think during I think they had a clinch, I believe, and Bivol kind of pushed Canelo down slightly, but it was no big deal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that's what happened.
I think that was Canelo getting tired.
Yeah,
Because then I saw at one point Canelo lifted him up. I was like,
yeah,
whoa.
right, yeah. That was got him in a headlock and he kind of lifted. I'm like, what you gonna do? Slam him now? Come on now. Like,
he was frustrated as fuck.
Yeah,
he was. He got out of his comfort zone. He really did.
Yeah.
He's used to having fights go his way.
He's a strong little something though.
He's strong. He's a strong lad. He's a strong little lad.
Strong bull, yeah.
You know what? That's when I think Bivol started countering him. Like when Bivol started to counter him, he got really frustrated. He was like,
yeah, because he's used to having fights go his way. Nobody ever really did that to him in a long time. Like really kind of had him out of his comfort zone like this.
Yeah.
And I mean, and despite him being a veteran and like kind of elite level now, it's like that you're gonna get flustered. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
because even with Floyd, Floyd just like outboxed him and like made him look bad, but Bivol kind of like yeah. But this fight here, Bivol actually like was snapping his head back and that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Bivol actually like really enforced his will on Canelo.
Yeah.
He really did. and like I think that was intimidating. It's like a few rounds of this, Canelo's probably like, this ain't going the way I thought it would. You know what I mean? It really isn't. So,
yeah.
But that's what happens when you move up weights. So.
Yeah, that's true. You just don't know. No, you just don't know when you move up in these weight classes, and
I mean, it's an anomaly. I mean, some fighters could get away with this because, like, I think Tommy Hearns. I mean, he went all the way up to freaking light heavy, and was winning belts and beating champions himself.
Yeah, but he had the dimensions to do it. He had the length. He had the arm length. He was long, rangy. Yeah. Well, Canelo is shorter. He has
he's
body
like
mass.
He's like a short stump. Yeah. So
he has body mass. Hold up, he got body mass. Thick, but he just doesn't have the height or the I don't think his arm length, it couldn't be as long as Tommy Hearns, you know.
No, it wasn't that long. Hell no. I don't think it was that long.
Tommy Hearns was lanky, but he was still able to go up and, you know what I mean, weight. But
plus Hearns had more skill. He's just a more skillful boxer than Canelo as well. You know?
Virgil, because he took Virgil Hill's
undefeated record.
Beat Virgil Hill.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, just not boxed him. Yeah, so
Virgil Hill was
he used that jab.
Yeah, he had jab Virgil Hill, and Virgil Hill was amazing. Like my father used to spar Virgil Hill. Virgil Hill used to come out here in the 90s.
Wow.
And my father was like, wouldn't believe how good this lad was. Like, I couldn't believe how good he was. You know, like incredibly skilled. You know? I said to my dad, you must have learned something though, sparring him. He goes, I learned how to get punched in the face and not be able to hit the opponent. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, like there's nothing more frustrating of like, you're hitting, I mean, a guy's hitting you, but you can't hit him back. You're going to get frustrated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He said Virgil Hill was better, one of them boxers that was actually better in
These
the gym.
guys are frauds, sorry. Do you know what it is, right? He hasn't said he's not doing 175. Do you know how they've titled it? So basically, when he went on hot boxing with Mike Tyson, right, he said that 175 was too big for him and it's a bit of a stretch, right? And then Max Kellerman has reacted also to watching Canelo get beaten and said, it's stretched. But Canelo hasn't come out and said that, so they've just used this and made it. That's why we can't find it. That's why we can't find it.
Also, so they're spinning this.
Find 2 and 2 and make it. Yeah, that's why we couldn't find it. Canelo's not said that himself. Not saying that he won't. Okay. Hey, T, what do you know what I mean? But they've used it as a headline. Canelo says he can't.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, they'll clickbait, clickbait.
Clickbait, but at least if you're clickbaiting, make sure that it's the truth though. Once you get into it. Like, like he said, he said it. Technically, he said it, but that was on hot boxing with Mike Tyson last year when he said, 175 is big.
Oh my God!
So they used that.
Wow. If it was me, I'd be rickrolling people. Y'all remember that happened? The rickroll.
Yeah.
Like you would click a video, then like the song come up. Never gonna give you up.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that? And it went yeah.
Wow.
And people would monetize their channel, so they was getting like 200,000 views and that getting paid by YouTube. Like it was saying like Deontay Wilder says he is no longer going to fight Tyson Fury. He wants AJ or something. Then you click on it and it's like, never gonna give you.
I'm my mother.
And that gets you a view. And there's like 2 million views of that. and that person's just got paid and it's out the door. I've stumbled across a many of them. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I may find more joy in researching history than this stuff. Dude, at this point.
Fucking joke business. I can't believe that everyone. So Blue's got hit him a report, and Cart's got a report, and nobody else. And I'm just like, I'm trying to find it.
I wondered about that account. I wondered about that account because sometimes, like, I mean, I don't really go on his channel anymore, but when I did, it's like he would just be reporting stuff, and it's like I can't find it anywhere. Like where did he get this from?
You're gonna have to bring it to the fucking front of the congregation, okay? I'm gonna reload it. Yeah, I know. You can't say. We know Blue just says anything just for the sake of anything. I'd like. Yeah, it's just like you guys can't be. It's just you can't. You can't because he didn't say that. So now it's just like you've made the dude sound like he said something and he hasn't said it.
That's grounds for a lawsuit.
Got it like Canelo says no mass. They've got it titled Canelo says no mass at 175. Not one article that comes up recently. Like,
isn't that grounds for a lawsuit? I mean, isn't that grounds for a lawsuit?
If people can be bothered to,
yeah.
If people could be bothered to, or if they even watched like the
I'm sure they don't care.
Media. Oh, sorry. Media as a whole has went down.
Bad.
Pecking order. Yeah.
You've been saying that
because I went to school for it. That's why I know. I didn't finish my schooling with it, but I just know from what I knew. I had a teacher. I had a professor that she was a doctor, and she was a stickler. She did not believe in. She hated texting. She said, if you're going to text, don't use that abbreviated in texting culture. She didn't like that. So, and then I read one of her papers, and I was definitely out of my league. I was like, I didn't even know what the hell she was talking about.
You're like, this is
her education superseded mine. Yeah.
This is why I don't like texting. It's like you guys ever text somebody?
Oh, I like texting. Sorry.
I mean, I don't mind it, but here's what makes me dislike it because, like, I'll say why. Because, like, you ever texted somebody, they like to hit you back in like 3 weeks. I mean, like after you first texted them, it'd be like, hey man, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I reached out to you like 2 weeks ago. Oh, I didn't even get that. Like, oh my, bro.
Yeah, and you like, dude, you did get my text, unless your phone was broken.
That's one reason why I don't like it because like sometimes like, I don't know if they got my message or it's just delayed or just.
Well, you can see sometimes. Well, when you're with iPhone, sometimes we got Messenger, like instant messenger from iPhone.
Yeah.
So it will say delivered, and if you can read report in it, it will say
when it was read. It was read.
Yeah, like sometimes, like on WhatsApp as well. The two blue things come up and stuff like that. But like I mean, text message is hard to track when it's just a solid text message because you don't necessarily. On ours, we get a delivered, but it doesn't mean that it's been read.
I mean, not hard to lie nowadays.
Not everything warrants a phone call. So, like, I might want to talk to you through the day, but I don't necessarily every time I've got the thought I need to call you. So a text and message is just cool for like when
that's bad when they say. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'll finish.
No, I'm saying recipient read. That's bad. Like you can't even lie no more. Oh, I didn't see your text.
You can turn it off. You can turn yours on off. Just turn it off if you. But still, though, I know everything's like you need to speak to me and you need to speak to me now. Who's Loss? Hello, Loss.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I mean, some people know who I am. I've been on other panels, but I'm just here talking about boxing. Yeah, it was good. It was good, bro.
Going on,
good.
Hi.
No, I'm not a bro. I'm a girl. Mujer.
I'm just playing with y'all, bro.
No, you can
hey, I think, I mean, I ain't about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I picked Bivol to win, but I ain't about to give myself credit because, like, to me, it should have been a fucking no-brainer, bro. Like, Canelo, I mean, he good, but, like, his footwork is fucking garbage. Like, I predicted why Bivol to win because he was to take advantage of Canelo and his footwork being offset. So, I mean, that's why I picked Canelo to win.
This guy. Wait! I've got to put it up. What I've just typed in the chat because, like I said, this guy just came on and just was just like, yeah. Anyway, hi. But like that is wild.
My bad, bro. That's how paddles work, though.
I don't mind. I don't mind it. I'm just not. I just wasn't expecting it.
I mean, like, it's funny. I mean, it's funny. Like, my man, you actually touched on something.
But he did pick Bivol because I was on a panel with Loss.
Is it
Loss? Before the fight.
Oh, sorry, it's Loss.
LOS.
Just lost, yeah, bro.
He did tell me that Bivol was going to school Canelo.
You did pick Bivol?
I can vouch for that, yeah.
I picked, dude, honestly, bro, I thought Canelo impressed me. I thought Bivol.
You couldn't wait to tell us.
Hey, I thought Bivol was going to, like, humiliate Canelo. I actually, like, was going to pick Bivol to stop Canelo, but Canelo's head movement impressed me. Canelo's head movement was the only thing stopping him from getting stopped and knocked out, so it impressed me. But other than that, I mean, it's whatever, bro. To me, it wasn't a hard fight to predict. Now, this Castano-Jermel fight, that's a fight I can't predict that one. That one, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna give myself that much credit, bro. I mean, Canelo Bivol, that was a no-brainer, bro, to me.
Hey, I got a question for you, though. You didn't think Canelo was humiliated in that fight?
Okay, no. I mean, I was expecting a 12-0 shutout. Like, fucking, like, I was expecting his face to be all fucked up, like.
His reaction that made it more, that made it embarrassing to him because you could see the frustration. And so he actually had Bivol on his shoulder. He started throwing his toys out the pram, and that's what made us know. And then he came into the press conference and said, "No, I was fine. I was fine.
That's what made it embarrassing. You're
lying because that's what made it embarrassing for you because you showed that it's like everything I'm doing I can't do. Like you could have played it a little better than that because it's not like what we're saying is losing is a part of boxing. Like, you try to fight the best and you lose, you come up short. But it's just the way that he's been going on. I think a lot of people are like, like, they're like, told you so.
By the way, Chann, you remember...
Sorry, go ahead, guys. Loss and crew.
No, you're good. I mean, because, like, remember they asked him, like, he was asked, oh, did he hurt you at any stage? Oh, no. Fucking liar. You're a liar.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So this is why people are going to be, like, gunning for him now because you lying. Mentiroso grande. Like, you shouldn't be lying that. You shouldn't be lying like that because you're Canelo and we want to have some amount of respect for you, but you're making yourself look, I don't know, regular.
I think he has to, man, because he's like a very popular guy. So, I mean, he has to lie. Just like his fans won't. Because if he's real about it.
It's kind of like when Devin say Jorge didn't hurt me. Yeah, you were, bro.
He has to lie to like so his fans won't see him. Because if he starts saying the truth and like he starts saying, "Oh yeah, Bivol did hurt me. I don't want to fight him again." Well, I mean the fans, like the casual fans, they ain't gonna respect Canelo no more, man. So he has to lie and make himself look strong, so the Mexicans don't think he's a weak pussy. I mean that's how it is, bro. That's how it is, bro.
Mexican people have like differently. They're booing him and that. Now they've in one foul swoop they've just like turned against him. Like who needs a fan base that's like that? Because it took a while for the Mexican people to even to even give Canelo any credit because they were still from the Julio Cesar Chavez Senior and that was their guy. And now
a lot of Mexicans still don't like him even before the fight. I was watching the fight at a bar. Because I'm from Texas, so I was watching the fight at a bar, and like, where I'm from in Texas, there's a lot of Hispanics, and when Bivol got raised the winner, the whole fucking bar started cheering. So I'm pretty sure people were rooting against Canelo. So like, that's how it is out here, bro. I'm coming down. I mean, some Mexicans like Canelo, others hate him. That's how it is, bro. Like,
it seemed like no Mexicans dislike Canelo.
Oh, there's a lot, but people.
In Mexico, I heard a lot don't like him. I heard the Mexican Americans.
And Mexico.
That's how it is. The Mexican, okay. This is what I noticed. The Mexican Americans, like the ones that live in America, they like him. But the actual Mexicans in Mexico, they don't because I guess they see through it. Because my dad's from Mexico, and he don't like Canelo at all. He don't like him at all. So I mean, that's how it is.
Is it because of the style?
He don't like Canelo at all.
Is it because he doesn't have the Mexican style or something, or what?
No, my friend just said I just don't like Canelo. He said I just
better.
No, I'm asking you. He said his father don't like. I'm wondering. Is it because
why does your dad don't like Canelo?
You don't like him because, first of all, he thought the Kovalev fight was weird. He thought Triple G was
rigged.
robbed.
It
What?
was a dive. It was a dive.
That's it. That's what my dad think. He thinks Triple G was robbed. He thinks all this other shit. And I'm just like, you know, I mean, it's cool. Me, I'm whatever about Canelo. I don't really care about him. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, he's good, but he was never that special to me. I never thought he was the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. Fuck no. That's to me that's Salvador Sanchez, bro. I mean, we talk about skill sets. Salvador Sanchez, man, that motherfucker. Yeah, Chavez Senior too, but Salvador Sanchez, that motherfucker was cut from the same cloth as Sugar Ray Leonard and shit.
I mean, it was a lot of great Mexican fighters. Ruben Olivares.
Morales and Barrera are better than Canelo. They're way better than Canelo. Morales and Barrera are a level above Canelo.
Are we being too critical? Are we being mean?
No.
I'm not. Are we being mean because the dude has lost now? Everyone's like, oh, he wasn't shit.
He was still good.
His career's not over yet.
Chann, they all do that. When a boxer loses, they turn their backs on him.
Lady Chann, I'll say this. Canelo, if he goes back to 168, he the best at 168. Like, you know what I'm like? I mean, I don't see Benavidez beating him. I don't see any of those guys beating him. So I mean,
no,
he's the best.
Me either.
Actually, I see one guy beating him.
He beat Charlo still. He beats.
Charlo ain't beating him. I do see one guy beating him.
He beats Charlo.
Y'all might not want to hear this answer, but I do see one guy beating him.
I know you're gonna say. I know you're gonna say. I know
Andre gonna beat him.
Andre.
Yeah, I know it.
I can see that. Andre's
but now at the where he is in his career and he's been aged out and waited out, I don't feel that Andrade is in his prime, and I feel that he's now extremely beatable.
Andrade not as fast as he used to be. His legs is not as good.
That's true.
They aged that dude out. He did nothing sitting on our top rank.
And you know what's so crazy? It's not even just Canelo. Like none of these dudes wanted to fight him.
Huh?
It's like none of these dudes wanted to fight him. I can't even say just Canelo. I'm like Charlo ain't want to fight him. Like none of these dudes want to fight him. And they
Charlo Andrade should have happened years ago. Charlo Andrade should have happened like 8 years ago. That fight's so long overdue. You know, Charlo and Andrade should have fought like.
But you know what happened, and you saw. So that was never going to happen now because of the him going to do Jay-Z instead when he was supposed. So that's Andrade's fault.
That's back when he's going to fight Mel. That's when he's going to fight Mel.
That was with his brother.
Yeah, that's when he's going to fight Mel. So then they put a pact together that we're not going to fuck with this guy again. We're not going to fuck with him now because of what.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah. So
Rock Nation,
that's bad. Even though that's just some kind of excuse to just like, not
having a fight because they could have it. I mean, his main's on the table now, 2 belts, all that. Like, there's a lot on the line now. There it was.
Anyway, so apparently somebody, when Andre, got injured, somebody sent a message to him on his page and was like, "Yo, so are you good? Like, so what you gonna do after this fight? Like, are you gonna sign to the PBC?" And then he said, "We'll see." That was his answer.
Mm-hmm. Who said that? Andrade. Yeah, because that might be the best move for him to do at the end of the day because he's got like 2 years left. It's quite sad what happened to him.
Yeah, it's the politics of boxing. This is why I feel bad for him because back in the day they used to do the same thing to Winky Wright. They would never get that man a shot.
Yeah, I remember that. He was a southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they wanted to stay away from him because he caused too much problems for them.
Yeah, he's a nightmare matchup.
It didn't happen with those politics. Didn't happen with Earl Spence or Manny Pacquiao, but those politics happened with Marvin Hagler and Demetrius Andrade and Winky Wright.
Yeah. So give credit though. Fernando Vargas is a gangster. He fought Winky Wright when he was like 22, 23.
Yeah.
Vargas fought Winky.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking in the chat. These guys are good. You lot make me laugh in the chat. You lot are funny. Go ahead. So I don't know. Loss, everybody. Where does Canelo? I feel that Canelo just needs to just be back at what, like I said, he can go down back to 160, try and get undisputed at 160. Then he's going to be Hall of Fame regardless. But I mean, you'll be.
I'll say this.
And then just defend titles at 168.
I'll say this. I think Bivol said that. He wants to be undisputed at 168. I think Canelo saying
68, bro.
But what I'm saying is, if Bivol goes 168, I think Canelo or his team might put a rehydration clause on Bivol to like not rehydrate too much fight night, you know. So like, and if look, Canelo might say he don't want the rehydration clause for Bivol, but his team might do it. Eddie Hearn might do it because I mean his team knows what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. Like they ain't stupid. I mean Canelo got too much pride, but his team, they know what the fuck's going on, bro.
I don't think they're gonna fight Bivol again because Bivol said if I fight at 168, it's for all the marbles. So
I think the only way it happens is if he has a rehydration clause, you know. But then, I mean it's up, you know. But I think Bivol might accept it.
It don't matter about rehydration.
Bivol might accept it because
Bivol's just a better boxer than him.
Yeah, people beat him anyway.
It's not even
rehydration clause though.
Bivol might have his number.
I'm just saying, bro. A rehydration clause can really fuck you up, bro. Like, they might.
But he's not a big light heavyweight.
Still, I mean, look. What if they put a 10-pound rehydration clause on Bivol?
He said I came in the ring at 183.
Okay, well, so
that's not even 10 pounds. That's 8 pounds. He said I came in the ring 183. I weighed in.
No, but I'm saying,
I weighed in 174.
He's saying at 168. He's saying
168. So if Bivol weighs at 168 and they put like a 10-pound clause on him, he can't go above 177 or 178. So I'm just saying, like, but that could really affect you a bit, man. I'm just saying, I still think Bivol. Okay, look, if Bivol fights Canelo 168 and has that rehydration clause still on him, and he can only go up 10 pounds, I still feel like the fight will be a bit closer, and I'll give the judges an excuse to rob Canelo. I mean, this shit was 7-5, bro. Like, and I had a 10-2.
I did 9-3.
Yeah, I have a 10-2. So I'm just like, if the fight's a little bit closer, they're gonna have Canelo winning, like, and Bivol being a bit drained.
Bivol knows how to fight Canelo now, though.
Yeah,
I think
they'll rob him. Whatever the second chance is, what they'll do, they'll try and rob him.
That's true.
Exactly,
Bivol should just probably stay away from Canelo. He got the victory. Don't let the judges rob you again. He probably should just stay away as well from Canelo.
But I feel like it's the money.
Bivol was talking about he want to fight for undisputed at 175.
Yeah, that's what Bivol should do, bro. Go for 30.
Yeah, don't get derailed on the Canelo train. Concentrate on your path.
Target the winner of target the winner of better beef.
Yeah,
do that.
You already smacked Canelo up. Fuck him off. You smacked him around. Get him out of there.
You know, and I would say this too. I feel like if Bivol fights Canelo again 2 times, I think it's gonna it's gonna ruin his career kind of, because I mean you ain't gonna learn shit from beating up a fucking midget with sloppy footwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get ready for Better Beef. I think Better Beef is a toughest test. You ain't gonna learn shit beating up Canelo twice. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I want Canelo. I mean, I want Bivol to fight Zurdo. I think that's the fight that'll get him ready for Better Beef.
When is didn't we just see Zurdo fight not too long ago? Did he?
He fought some Cuban.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took him 11 rounds to get rid of him. So
I think he's fighting this week as well, Zurdo, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Zurdo was he's a big one. He was a super big 168 pounder. So
he's huge, yeah.
He's big.
He looked like a heavyweight. He looked like a cruiserweight.
And the thing is, you have to remember also, so I watched I think I need to probably report it. I watched Bivol talk about sparring Beterbiev, and he said Canelo and Beterbiev's power quite even. He said that and then his trainer came on and says that Bivol beats Beterbiev if he was to fight Beterbiev. He said Bivol beats Beterbiev, but he says but Canelo beats Beterbiev as well. He says Canelo can beat.
I don't see that happening.
No.
I don't see that. See, the thing is, what Beterbiev, he has natural.
Sorry, rewind.
Benavidez, right?
Benavidez, rewind. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. I'm like,
why is everyone? Yeah, Benavidez, not Beterbiev, not 175. David.
No. I think did he say Canelo had targeted Benavidez?
He was a sparring partner in it, so he said.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. They were a lot of them were hating on Bivol, right? They were saying like Benavidez, like, yeah, I hurt him in sparring. I'm like, anybody could get hurt in sparring. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you won the fight. So as soon as he said that, a lot of people took that and ran with it and created videos and said, "Yo, Benavidez beat up Bivol and sparring."
Yeah, but that's ridiculous because in that same interview, Benavidez talks about how good Bivol is at splitting the guard.
Yeah.
He
said Bivol is very he always throws the, but it's a strong one too. He throws very strong. That's what he said. It's a strong one.
So people just look for what they want out of the narrative.
That's why Benavidez doesn't want to move, even though he's got no business being at 168. He knows he's supposed to be at 175, but they're beasts up there, so that's why he doesn't want to move up there himself. But he'd be sparring everyone at 175 because he's a weight bully, David Benavidez.
He turned pro light. He turned pro at light heavyweight. I even know why he moved down.
I know. So, then he came down. Exactly. So at the end of he needs to go up. What should happen is he fights Canelo. Canelo beats his ass, and then you just fuck off and go up. I'm sick of David Benavidez, to be fair.
Didn't Benavidez duck Bitterbeef?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what they were saying, bro. Yeah, so, I don't know why the fuck people get a hard on from fucking Benavidez. He ain't that good in my opinion. I mean, he big and shit, but he ain't that good, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Benavidez, but I'm gonna be honest. He ain't got no defense.
He's got no defense. Like his brother, he's a Jose.
Who's he beat anyway? Who's his best win?
Darrell.
They're both weight bullies. Look at his brother. What was that? 140.
47. Terrence whooped his ass.
Yeah, he did have one fucked up leg though. But I mean, at the end of the day, what are you doing at 147? You and your brother are at some mad weights that you know you're just bullies at the weight. You shouldn't be there.
But to be honest with you, a lot of boxers drop a lot of weight to get to a certain weight class and have some type of advantage.
They all do that.
That's why they're doing it. Weight bullying. But at the end of the day,
I mean, I can't necessarily call it weight bully because if you made the weight, I can't call it a weight bully.
Yeah, if you made the weight, you can't call it a weight bully. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I feel that they're bursting out at the things. You can see David Benavidez. He's already missed weight. He's already been stripped of. He's already lost his belt, right? Not making weight twice. So that leads me to believe that you know that you should be at 175 and you make 168 by the hair of your chinny chin, but not in the good way. And maybe that's why he was doing the coke, because the coke is not going to make you eat, and then that will help you lose weight.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's a stimulant to help with weight loss.
But boxing allows this stuff, though.
Yeah, but never help
weight. Think that, but boxing allows this.
Yeah, he's supposed to cipher. He's supposed to stop taking the coke before you're gonna fucking do the fucking shit. So therefore, it doesn't. It's supposed to be out of your system, but you know you did it wrong. So
did it wrong.
I tell you what, he can stay at 168 for a long time if you want. Because if David Valero get a lot more experience, he don't want to run into that problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I've David Morel. It seems to be out.
Yeah, I heard of him.
3 days, so he must have been sniffing like a day before the thing.
Yeah, he must have been the day before. Do you know what I mean? Like, did it wrong, bro. Like,
never helped weight loss with me. That didn't work. I don't know.
You still kept thinking doing it like that. Yeah. Well, he did it wrong then. I don't know what the fuck he was doing when he did it wrong. He's supposed to just go up, just move up. Just move up, because now that they know that Canelo's going to be back down there, they know everyone's standing still. I guarantee I'm going to get Uncle Coach Ronnie Shields, because I guarantee you are going to see Jamal Charlo move to 68. You're going to see after Castaño and Mel, whoever wins or whatever, you're going to see Mel move to 60, and because they're all going to be like, we're in the Canelo realms now.
Yeah, I lost respect for the Charlo brothers. Like I lost respect for them. Like I know people be like, yo, I like Mel, but Mel the same way. Mel, you say Terrence Crawford to Jamel Charlo, and that dude has a heart attack.
Yeah, I know.
He has a heart attack.
You sit your little ass down in 147. I'll knock you out. That's some scared talk right there. No,
like the other time he was like, man, how that man jump from here to there? Won't he go fight that tall, linky motherfucker? I was just sitting up here like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, like, hey, Chann, if you do another interview with Coach Ronnie, ask him about Jamal running away from David at the fight and hiding behind security.
There were some bits that I wanted to ask about the whole. I did touch on the hot box with Mike Tyson, but there was bits that I did want to touch on, like, I did try to. I said, like, he really ain't fought anyone.
No. After that, I mean, Chann, after that, at the fence.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, but it's just like, kind of like you don't want to also like put Uncle Rocky.
No, I know. I just I just
running
thought it was
like
fun. I just thought it was funny.
I could ask though. I will ask in a diplomatic way and be like, "What?" Obviously, I'm going to.
Oh
ask
no, you don't got to. I just was being fun. I just want to be funny.
I want to know what was the kerfuffle about. Yeah, no. I will. It's not about what you ask. It's just how you ask it. And
but they got this man running away from them on camera, literally, hide behind security. Like that's not a good look, man.
What was he doing? Yeah, it's not a great look. He was running from the Mexican monster. Like Mike Tyson was right. Be afraid. Be scared. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, like after that, I'm like, yeah, we're not getting that fight. He's not going to fight Benavidez after that. Like, bro, my man's literally, oh Lord, like my man's literally ran like a
Did he leg it from
like he owed Benavidez money or some shit. Like,
yeah, it's like you owed some rent out here, mate. Like the Blues. Thank you very much, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what them. But what I was thinking about also, like now this, because you know Canelo was going to rain on the parade of everyone at 175, which would have affected Anthony Yard and that. Now it's open range again.
Oh yeah, now he's cool. Now Anthony's cool. He can get his title shot. Now
Anthony Yard is cool. He can get the title shot after.
If the fight is ordered, so yeah, so.
That's,
I think because now Canelo's not like, let's say like, you know, the winner of Better Beef Smith, Canelo's not in the way of preventing that if he beat Bivol because he lost. So like then if like the winner of that fight is ordered to fight Yard, they have to, unless they want to lose the belt. So
that means Yard will get a title shot.
Yeah, he should get his title shot now. Now that Canelo's out of the way. Now that Canelo's out of the way. Yeah, he's out of the way. Yeah. So.
Because before it was like, dude, this is not going to happen.
What champion will he get the shot at? What champion?
He's WBO.
The winner of Better Beef, the winner of Better Beef Smith. So whoever wins that fight will have all those belts. So yeah,
that'll be great fight either way. Yard versus Smith or Beterbiev. That'll be fireworks.
I still can't get over how like Lord.
Like it's quite. But do you see it's weird because in a way that division it goes from like, because you can almost put, no disrespect and, you know, tease my people, but you'd kind of put Yard at domestic level, even though he had a world title attempt with Kovalev and he just fell short. The gap between fighting fucking Lyndon Arthur to fucking Bivol or Beterbiev or fucking...
That's crazy.
That's a leap!
That is a leap and a half.
It is.
That's a leap in classes.
I personally have.
That's a quantum leap, my sister. Not even a leap.
That's a quantum leap.
I personally don't have him beating either one of those guys. If I'm being honest, I think.
So you don't have Yard beating Beterbiev?
I don't. And with Joey maybe has a chance. I give it maybe
got a better chance, Joe
60-40.
Joe
Smith. Better chance for Joe
60-40 with Joe. A better chance with Joe Smith, but no, I don't see him beating
Bivol. No,
absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
That's the worst.
I don't even think he'll fight Bivol.
No.
I think he's even got a better chance with Beterbiev than Bivol.
Because Beterbiev's old.
Yeah. Unless he ages overnight, then yeah, you know. So.
But it's banger and banger. Like Beterbiev and Yard, they're both punchers.
I'm not sure Yard takes the best shot. I'm not sure Yard takes the best shot. I don't know. I mean, his you know, so I don't think he.
Well, he can knock the fuck out, but I know. Are you saying he's less accurate than?
I mean, he hasn't fought many big punchers. He hasn't fought a lot of punchers either.
Against Kovalev, he took a lot of punches though. Against Kovalev, I think he just got tired.
What happened? He blew his load in the eighth, trying to get Kovalev out of there, and that made him tired. Yeah.
I think Yard's durable, big, strong lad. I think.
I mean, but then again, he hasn't fought a lot of punchers though. He hasn't.
That's true. But I think in the Kovalev fight, he showed his ability. Like he showed his talent and showed.
Yeah.
I kind of like the way he fights. I like his style.
Those fights with him will be good fights. Like they will be really good fights. Now that Canelo's moved out the way, it kind of like we can kind of see what's going on in that division again.
I tell you what, Canelo had a better chance trying to fight Joe Smith Jr. instead of Bivol.
I agree.
Well, that's why I think, brah, they made the Beterbiev Joe Smith. They were waiting to see if Joe Smith could upset Beterbiev, and I think Canelo was going to go straight for undisputed at 175. You know?
Yeah.
But I think they were banking on Smith maybe.
I mean, because y'all remember like after Joe Smith Jr.'s and Artur Beterbiev's fights last year, they were the name Canelo was being floating around for both of them.
Exactly.
They were asked about taking on Canelo.
Damn. So we'll see how it opens up because I think that's pretty cool.
Either way, that's a great fight. I can't
think. Maybe I'm biased as he's from the UK. No, he'll definitely. it's just going to be like, because like I'm saying, it's just like a big leap. Because also, Anthony Yarde doesn't have amateur, which he's done well for having amateur experience. I think he's had like 12 amateur fights.
That's what I heard. 12 amateur fights.
I remember seeing him just being like a YouTube sensation before he actually got in the ring.
Yeah, he was very popular because he's a nice lad. He just got a nice personality as well. So and you know, like what I like watching of him on when he does the ropes, like when he does his skipping. Go if you tune into his Instagram when he's doing that, he's fucking wicked on the ropes. Like him, Teofimo Lopez. You've got to give it to Teofimo Lopez. Is dark on them ropes, you know. Dark. Teofimo Lopez,
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather. Can't chat to him as well. Sick.
What had me cracking up, like him and Tunde, they were doing his pad work.
AJ not too bad. AJ not too bad. Not too bad, but not in the same level.
I mean, but you know, heavyweights, they too big. They can't really get heavyweight.
He's not too bad as a heavyweight, though, when you see him on the ropes. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, okay, you all right. But those other guys.
Yarde's a light heavyweight. So
light heavyweight, but but when he's doing the skipping, he's bad with it. And they're doing it to the music, bad. Teofimo Lopez, you can't chat to Teofimo either, though. Yarde and Teofimo are one of the best, and I'm not lying. There's someone else that I'm missing, and I forget. They're one of the most, like, anytime I see them on the Instagram doing their rope thing, I just will watch that, and they're sick at jump rope.
I'm gonna check him out now. I've never seen him on the jump rope.
Bad. Go check out Yarde. Go check out Teo. Yarde's bad. Bad. Trust me, on the road.
Yeah, Teofimo is a beast with the rope.
Beast. Yeah, beast mode on with them ropes, mate. He is. Like, you have to give credit where it's due. He is. There was someone else, but I just can't really remember who it is. There's another guy that is sick. But
I've watched the first bit of it. Did Yarde used to be a dancer or something, sis? Because he moves well. Like
I was saying it's funny you said it because I don't know if y'all saw this pad work video with him and Tunde. Like they was like doing pad work and no. I mean I won't say it was bad. It was just weird. It's like they were doing pad.
No,
like,
bad. When I say bad, means good for us. Sorry.
Good,
no. I'm saying, but like the pad work, they were doing like they were hit like Tunde was holding the pads and Yarde was hitting them, and they were like kind of like stepping around each other like they were dancing.
Yeah, did y'all
that was in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe any of that really helps you in the ring, but it's just the aesthetics way. It's cool to keep you
get you in shape,
engaged, and just to keep your blood pumping, and And when I saw them do that in Dubai, we had Tunde in. I think about a week after that, or a week or not. He came after that, and we actually played that on the show. That pad work, we played that on the show on the live. Yeah, that was good. Like, go and look at the him jumping rope. Maybe I should. Let me see if I can.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it is impressive. That's what I said. That he used to be a dancer or something. He's got mad ribbon.
Yeah. No, I don't know if he was a dancer. I wonder if he was. I'm not sure. But we can all watch. Anthony Yarde.
And for a big lad, it looks like big lads can't usually move like this on the jump rope.
No, they can't, fam. They can't, and he's spectacular.
Rerun was big, and he could dance. I don't think it got nothing to do with size.
Some lads defy
the boxers. You don't see boxers like this, Lisa. I've never seen so many boxers.
Oh,
yeah.
I was saying this. I know a lot of big people could dance. Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. Is he a big dancer? Like, it looks like he's come.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure if he's ever danced. I'm not.
Might just be natural talent, I guess.
Yeah, just like
I said rerun. No, I didn't say rerun.
Did you say rerun?
Yeah.
Are you talking about? Was you really meaning rerun though as well? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, the from What's Happening?
What's Happening?
All that breakdancing, like that old school rerun.
Oh yeah. Y'all used to watch the show in the UK?
Pop locking.
No, I used to watch it when I was in the States. It wasn't in the UK. No, I just used to watch
Pop locking. Yeah.
He
used to be on Soul Train. I remember him.
Mm-hmm. Rerun.
Soul Train line.
Is that who you talking? Let me share you this with this Anthony, because it is. I find it therapeutic when someone's fucking sick on the road.
Lad is bad on the road. He's going to be depressed.
He's bad. I told y'all. Y'all must have forgot.
He's going crisscross. He's ever crisscrossing in that road.
Watch. Can you hear it?
No, we don't hear anything. Chann, we can't hear it. You got to unmute yourself so we can hear it.
No, because it playing music and I can't have it.
Oh, okay.
But you can see
So
how good he is anyway.
Just watch him. I'll go on to another clip in a minute. Hang on.
Put these moves on there.
Nice. Yeah, nice rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Come on, Chann. I could do that, Chann.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I
doing that with no. What with jump rope? You could do that with your jump rope.
I could do that.
No, you can't.
I could do
with
that.
a jump rope.
Yes.
How much do you weigh?
200. I could do that.
Oh, wait, that's impressive, bro. I didn't see too many fucking heavyweights or light heavyweights.
I'm playing.
They can move like that on a jump rope, bro.
But I could jump rope. I ain't got no rhythm like that.
Yeah, but doing that with that rhythm when you're a light heavyweight, that's impressive. Oh.
Yeah. Not that it remind me of it, but just take me back to growing up in the double dutch and French rope. I mean, of course it was different, but the girls would be jumping and doing all kind of stuff in them ropes. Yeah, but he got a lot of rhythm. I see him, yeah. Go ahead, y'all. Do your thing.
I need to take me to the next rave I go to or something.
Is this the same video? It's the same video?
Yeah, I think that was the same one.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just the next bit. Yeah, it's the same video, but he's got 2 parts. Yeah, he's bad, mate. He's bad on the ropes. And there's even more. There's all different. He's bad on the ropes. Bad. Teofimo Lopez is bad too, though.
Yo, Teofimo Lopez be killing it. And that dude be killing it.
Teo is bad on them blood clot ropes.
He's got on the floor to ceiling bag as well. I've seen him as well on that.
Yeah. AJ, you with us?
Nah, he said he'd be back.
Oh, I thought he said I am back. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah. He's nice on them. He's nice on them ropes, mate. He is nice on them ropes. Bo, did you find a way of being able to do your music?
All right, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I only put like a clip. I had to put a different song in it. I had to put a different song in it.
Okay, so we got our guys. So guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to Bold and Understanding's music, and we are going to be Kevin Samuels or Simon Cowell.
Oh,
we're going to rate the music. We're going to rate the music. That. Okay, so
just
rate it.
Pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah, we will. We will. Anyone that knows what they gotta do, So this is you. So this is okay. So YouTube. 1 second, un momento, por favor. It says video is private. You got unprivate it.
Oh, I thought it said if you share it to the person. Hold on.
No. This video is private. No, I won't. Yeah, usually if you share to the person, but you're gonna probably have to put it on unlisted. Nobody's gonna be able to find it on unlisted, and then you'll just take it off afterwards. Just unlist it. Because it's telling me go home, go to home, go to home, go to home, home.
All right, try it now.
Hang on, where was I? Let's go again. And then we do it again. Okay, cool. We got that. So now I'm going to share the screen. Okay, so let me share. Un momento, por favor. Okay, share screen.
about the Kevin Samuels, my ass. Damn.
Yeah. You could be illegible. High value.
High value lyrics.
You're gonna be high value lyrics, bold. Hang on, because I'm sharing the screen. I wanna be a motivation. I like the title already, so yeah, there you are.
This
Sorry.
is the second song. This is the second song I ever did.
Okay, so okay, sorry. Duh. This thing is, sometimes it's just ball ache. One sec. Close that motherfucker. Change the save usage. You might lose.
What happened? She like disappeared.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Chann's off. She must have kicked herself out. Hey, she was that nervous about listening to your song. She kicked herself.
Yeah, she like get this trash out of here.
Sorry, you trying to get me out here.
Here she is.
Technicalities. You see me? All right, so let's go again. Sorry. Fucking hell. It's too many. I've got too many windows open. I'm confusing my damn self. Okay, so share screen. Motivation, Chrome tab. There we go. Vamos a ver. Let's go. So.
It just started right at the verse. I just put one verse in there.
Okay, let's go.
Niggas come on my mouth like lava from every angle. The shit all on my mind like mad. The hottest shit you witness.
I feel like it's echoing.
Bold, you can't talk through it.
No, I said, why is it echoing? Why it doesn't sound? It sounds like it's like a
mute.
reverb.
Okay, so let's all mute. Mute your mics because maybe that's it. Let me mute mine as well. So let's mute, okay?
When I put on a show, I explode like volcanoes. Niggas come out my mouth like lava from every angle. The shit ball in my mind like mad mother. How the shit you witness create disaster. My lyrics have license to kill you bastards. Better believe I'm certified to do this rap shit, son. Complete the mission like a murder weapon. I'll ride your ass and get the stepping, or I'll make your ass way less than before. I fucking move silent but deadly. Just to stay calm by ready. When I go to war, I carry machetes to keep y'all niggas bloody. I have you stuck without a clue, crazy like glue. You wanna act a fool? I take you out your misery too. But style was some creeping to the top, now I'm sucking shit got hot, blowing up the spot like a submarine. I lock on enemies like I talk in countries, destroy your mind like drugs destroy junkies. I put you to sleep to snatch your soul back like a bungee. You thought that trick was funny, but I'm for real. The master of the skill, give your ass something to feel. Move the crowd like Rockin', but I do it with steel. Like a killer, man, I blow up your spot. If you fuck with me, I make your block look like it's hot. Like a guy hit by a meteor, I leave skeletons lying on the floor like I fucking discovered dinosaurs. I entertain shit for sure. Put your head on the wall, slap you in the jaw like I'm in the crowd giving you an applause. Or like an enemy, take your ass for hostage in a time of war. Right rhymes blended in like a barber. Got that shit looking good like shorty out of beauty palace. The motivation I create is of adrenaline. Plus rapping just a part of my face. So just sit back, let me give you a taste of this rhyme that will come with no mistakes. I say that shit that people can't relate to. These lyrics here are like brain food. Make a nigga say thank you. Yeah, motivation.
All right, I'm mute. We back in the building. Okay, right, so guys.
Someone said, go ahead, Kevin Samuels, my ass.
Someone said, poor man's Nas. Someone said, Nigel Ben, question marks.
Damn, poor man's Nas.
Someone said, not Nas, laughing. Someone said, great stuff, bold. So this is what they said. Look, great stuff, bold. Before we get to us, poor man's Nas, Nigel Ben, not Nas.
That's
sounds like Nas.
Poor man's Nas is a compliment, really.
I understand. But that's just how my voice sounds. It's not like
I'm not saying that's what you are. I'm just saying that's really a compliment.
I used to get that when I was younger. They was like, yo,
I said like fire.
If your name and Nas gets brought up in music, that's a compliment.
Someone said I disappear.
I'm saying when I was younger, a lot of people used to make that comparison. They was like, yo, you sound like Nas, yo.
Because you've got the same cadence.
And I was like, I said that's my voice. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
it. Yeah, because you can hear it. That's how you talk. Like Lisa said, you're talking. Who is this now? Who are you? All right, we're going to rate you now. So we're going to go around the panel and rate. Oh, shit. AJ's not here. Because I think AJ's getting ready and probably on his way to work, but he's staying on the panel because he does have a job. Unlike some of us assholes, that just sit here.
Oh, shit. You talking about who am I? You was talking about me. I ain't even peep. You let me in. What's up, Chann?
What's up? What's up? Who's this? Oh, and Mooka. Have you been on there before?
No, I haven't. But I ain't gonna hold you.
Hello.
This is perfect time. What's up?
What's up? Where do you hail from? Let us know which state you are in the building. What state you in?
Philly.
Philly is in the building. We was just talking about you with the Philly steak. The Philly steak. What are they called? With the cheese.
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak. That's it.
You know it's not a Philly cheesesteak if they put Philly in front of it. To us, it's just a cheesesteak.
You know it's not a Philly cheesesteak until you look at that bag.
That's true. No, yeah, that's true. No disrespect, bro. Nas is 11 legend. Everyone loves to hate. I liked it, bro. That's cool. Okay, so now before we go, was you listening to that, Ann?
Yeah, I was listening.
Okay, so now we're going to rate it because he asked us to do so. Yeah.
Go ahead. Kevin Samuels, my ass. That's it. You know.
No, so we're gonna start with Jenny first.
I'm back.
Oh, did you hear it? Did you get to hear it, or we could play it again?
I heard it. Yeah, I was listening on my phone because I'm on my laptop here. So
now you've got to give it out of. We're going out of. Are we doing out of 10? Let's do out of 10. Fuck it. So out of 10, where did that rank for you? Live up on this side. If everybody wants to hear it again, we can play it again. Does anybody want us to play it again?
I'm good.
Everybody make sure they've heard it. Okay, just to make sure, because I'm giving everybody. Hang on, I'm just getting myself up on this laptop. Okay.
Go ahead. Say what you're saying.
I was -3. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm playing. No, I give it a solid. I give it a solid.
Nothing but the truth.
No. I'm giving it a solid 8 because it kind of gave me like 90s vibes a bit. It was kind of like old school, really old school. Okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, so
giving it an 8.
Solid 8. Yeah.
AJ gives it an 8, and now we got Jedstar, and we are here to tell the truth and nothing but. I like it, so I'm gonna give it.
I like this rating game better than the other one the other day. But yeah, I'll give it a solid 7, and I love the dinosaur on the floor bar. That was fire. I love that dinosaur bar that you threw in. But yeah, I'll give it a 7. I like the beat, and yeah, I like the flow.
Gives it a 7. Lisa Bell's in the building. What do you give it?
Allowing 7.5.
7.5. Okay, and then it's me, Chann. I'm giving it just making sure that I'm correct in my assessment, and I'm giving it a 6.5.
Damn, Simon Cowell up in the building.
6.5. No, I give it a 6.5 because there wasn't that much in the bars that grabbed me that made me like go woo. Like there was a bar, there was the dinosaur bar, but that's the only kind of like stand.
I put the whole track in a WhatsApp.
That I kind of felt. So yeah, it was cool though. It wasn't like, oh my god, I don't want to hear this. Like it was jiggy.
I tell you what, in a WhatsApp, I put the whole track in there.
Yeah, please do.
We'll listen to it again. Sometimes stuff goes on you over time as well. You catch bars you missed in the first time. So.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is so 6.5, 7.5, 7 and 8. That's a great average. We've got an 8 from Stephen Cartwright. I like it though. I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah, Philly is in Pennsylvania. Yes, it is. Someone said, "Damn," for me giving it a 6.5. That's not. I know, like, but It's not. I don't think that's bad. Like, even if you said my tune was a 6.5, I wouldn't be like, yeah. But
but check it out. You know how old that song is? You will never guess.
You put it forward. We never told you to pick that song. You was
no. I'm just saying. No,
I'm not.
Something newer. How old is it? How old is it?
I'm not making it as
15 years. Yeah, that's what I mean.
No. That song is 2002.
Damn.
20 years. 20 years old, bro.
20 years ago. Yeah, that's
so how old were you on that track, lad? How old were you on that track, lad?
Fucking hell, you must have been 10, Bold.
10.
How old were you on the track? How old were you when
how
you
old were
made
you
it?
on the track, lad?
Yeah, I've got stuff that's like that, but yeah,
I
that's
was like, what was I, like 20, 21?
Yeah.
20, yeah, 20, yep.
Yeah, damn.
Wait a minute. So you mean you in your early 40s now?
Yeah, he's in his early 40s now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't think you were.
You think he was a kid?
No, you sound young. You got a young voice. You got a young voice. His voice is young. He sounds young.
Oh, Pete. So since that was so old, could you give us something live like that you got that's a little more up to date, to show kind of how you carry it now? You see what I'm saying?
I don't even rhyme no more, but I mean,
don't you do it no more, Bold? You don't rhyme no more.
No, I don't write. I don't do music no more. I was on the verge of I'm gonna give you this skinny. I was on the verge of getting signed, right?
Yeah.
But the music business is a funny style business. They were going to sign me, but they wanted me to be a ghostwriter at the time, and I wish I'd have knew better. But I was being arrogant back then.
Yeah,
I was being arrogant back then because, I was like, I don't mind writing for people, right? But then they said they wanted the rhymes that I had for myself, and I was just like,
oh no, that's a no. Yeah.
No, but it depends. Sometimes if it's gonna, as a songwriter, you've got to do what. If it's in the best interest for the song to be out via someone else because it's a good song and you can make more money of it than sitting on your laptop or then you doing it, then you do it. Because do you know how much you make from being a writer?
No, I know. But what I'm saying,
I'm letting the panel know because they're like, oh, at
the time, I was in the military at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm constantly on deployments. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you should have let it go. You should have let it given to someone else. You would have been making money while you was doing the employments in the military. But
when you're young and dumb, you get a little bit, you have a little ego. And my thing was, I was like, I'll write their music, but I'm not giving you my music that I wrote for me. And the minute I said that, they kind of just hung the phone up on me. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Bye.
Yeah, they was like, see you later.
But I feel you on that though, because I don't know, but I rap too, bro. So the music that I write for myself, I can't get at to nobody. That's a personal song, or that's a personal whatever it is.
It's for you. It belongs to you.
Especially if you rap from the heart. If you're doing it from whatever type of music you make. But I know my shit. I rap from my heart, so I couldn't get at to nobody. Right. So I feel you. But I guess from a business standpoint, yeah. Probably could have did what you did, but I feel you.
Because the thing, you know how it is. You know how it is as an MC. Yeah. It's like when you pour your heart and soul in it.
Yeah, it's your baby.
Yeah, that's yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. It's easy. It's better to write it from scratch for knowing that you're writing it for someone else.
Hey, the lad on the panel, Muggs. Have you got music on YouTube, bro? I think your name sounds familiar when you came on.
I thought
have you got songs on YouTube, bro?
You talking about me, bro?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, have you got songs on YouTube? Yeah. I think I've heard you before, lad. Your name sounds familiar, bro. I think I've heard you. I've listened to you before, lad.
I mean, maybe you have. I'm on everything though. I'm on everything.
Yeah.
Who are you? Let's. Who are you? How did you find me? What's your national security number? Social security number. How old are you?
National security.
How many
number.
Kids you got? What? Who are you? Declare yourself.
She the FBI. I've never, right there.
No, I've just never seen you before. So what made you come here? How did you find here? And who are you? That's all. And what are you into? Boxing, music and boxing, both? What? Because I'm a boxing channel.
Yeah, no. So boom. So I found you through boxing because I'm into boxing heavy. But then, for some reason, your name sound familiar, and then I went and checked your music out. Really, just the other day, you crazy. Like I ain't going. Like I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like I wasn't expecting much. You are crazy talented. Like you hot as shit. Like I would like to work with you at some point in time, but you tough. Like you really tough.
Appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You made me blush. You made a bitch blush. Thank you.
No, like you. No, like you're. I don't know. But
it's too big. It's two people. It's that one, the LadyChann over there. Yeah, the caramel teaser, and then it's this one like, hi everyone, like, what's up? Yeah, yeah, it's a bit wild. I know it's a bit strange. I sometimes think it's a bit strange myself.
That's why I think I listened to him before, sis. I think I found him on boxing. I was talking maybe one time in a boxing chat, and he mentioned music.
Yeah,
and that's how I heard you before, bro.
Yeah,
because your name sounded familiar, bro. I remember that name.
Yeah, ringside.
Can I give y'all something?
Yeah, of course you could. As long as it's not going to flag us or nothing like that. What do you want to do? Live off?
I'm gonna do it live.
Oh, okay, coolio and the motherfucking.
You gonna go a cappella?
We're gonna. So we're gonna Samuel. Oh God.
Yeah, Kevin.
Why are you guys doing this? I'd be shit on like Britain's Got Talent and that because I hate rating people's shit. Because I have to feel bad if I don't like it.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Here we go. All right, so this is what I said.
After you go a cappella, I'm gonna go after you.
Say that.
Oh God, yeah, let's go. Maybe I'm coming off cam. I don't know. Let me just not have, because everybody else hasn't got the pressure of being on cam. I'll come back on. Just spit. Go ahead.
No, I can go. I can do it on cam too. Whatever you're trying to do.
No, I'm coming off cam just so everyone's even. You don't have to be. You could be on cam if you want, but you don't got to. I just rather listen. I will come back on cam.
I got you. Boom. This is what I said. I said, I'm going out of my mind. Just look at this place, man. I can't accept it. And we all gonna sink with the boat till I stay corrected. They gentrify us because we broke and we can't protect it. A solution. We just sell dope that we get arrested. Mr. President, why we vote if we get neglected? Why we not included? We like water, gas, and electric. And they think it's a joke when we get evicted. This is our block. But to them, they're just playing Tetris. We let them pussy niggas shape our life. Cops shoot like some type of fucking paintball fight. Shit ain't be dexterous. That doesn't mean it ain't all right. We want to rap, but we can't read to save our life. No idea the type shit that plague our life. We serve that tan because mom can't stay off white. He can't smile. He more tense than playoff night. Nobody tried him, but he's strapped for the day y'all might. They playing hardball. G, baby, he got the message. Pitch his last ball. Read his mask and got aggressive, but he struck out. Your wife, she said your effort getting dug out. Your name, she disrespected when you slide home. Same block, same epidemic, you left at home, run. Can't be fuck around up protecting you in the field, cuz. Gotta watch the nigga you mess with, that's a foul bull. I mean, any nigga can catch it. Look, serial killers come from serial hunger. He went from scratch off to scratching off the serial numbers to rob. But you ain't digging on the pain that he feeling inside. That youngin' eating off a stick like a shisha goodbye. But ain't everybody. Some of these niggas just high. And that shit is all around corny like corn on the cob. Fuck is you rocking for no reason? All on your own people. You digging in my pocket. You policing, but we don't own shit. We policing. Let's buy all our blocks. And we can hire our own policemen, man. Fuck them niggas. Just a man with a badge, with an attitude, because he got his pants up his ass. I remember I was young and I would stand up in class. I was heartbroken. I really couldn't handle my past. Moving so fast, I crashed and scrambled the dash and got booked out Jersey, putting hammers to glass. I'm breaking in. Childish mistakes I won't make again. My fate's to win. Won't make amends or break a bin. I wasn't rapping, but my excuses were paper thin. This real rap, straight from the chest. I'm gonna make a trip. Lord, keep they soul. Young bull addicted to perks and he's 3 days old. You don't feel that, then please stay home. Jersey born, but Philly bred me like a cheesesteak roll. And around here, they build bridges and they knocking them down. Chinese barber, get your shit chopped for a pound. Damn. And why the fuck you niggas hopping around? I guarantee it was a cop, you was not getting down. And we politically oppressed and socially degraded. But niggas don't listen. I just hope that we can make it. We kill each other and they hope we make a statement. Dead or in jail, put both them in their places. I swear, yo, these 20-something years that I've been living, probably lost my mind trying to deal with their contradictions. We front page, but they ain't documenting their private prisons. Dressing up a coon in a suit, that's your politician? Nigga, marching and singing our pain, begging for change. They treat you like a fiend on a train. So I'm voting for what? Voting for who? King, I'm voting for me. And I'm voting for you to take in all hood. Because this is all black. And they gonna take advantage of us till our balls drop. Fuck a block. Let's buy our blocks. That's how we call shots. The law watch. We breaking up just like the smallpox. Dog. I've been there. I was stuck in the ditch. We ain't had no pot to piss, but had a bucket of shit. And I went from smoking the cig to loading the cig. My grandmother should have never moved me over the bridge. They're like, Mugga, why you just stop rapping? Like, what's stopping me? Because I ain't really got nobody that could be proud of me. I'm selfless. I need to be selfish. It's how it gotta be. We fell out, but it's still free Kizzy. He state property. I keep rapping, I don't care if it's loop. I'm Brian, snatching pom-poms from your cheerleader group, and I barely can hoop. So strong, I can carry the booth. You saying my shit wet? You scared of the truth, nigga.
Come on back. We have to give a round of applause because he did absolutely spit, like, you know, for more than that I thought he was going to spit for.
Wow.
Oh, my fault. I ain't mean to go so long. When I get started,
that's okay.
I knew that was coming because I heard him before. I knew that was going to come. I listened to him before. I knew he was cold.
Oh, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, I knew you were going to
Yeah.
say that,
Powerful stuff. So powerful.
Right side said bars.
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 Stephen Cartwright, he wants to have a good old laugh. Stephen, Philly sound.
What they saying about me?
One said
he got bars.
Bars.
He said I sound like Dose.
Bars. He said
bars.
Good bars. Bars. B-A-R-S.
Like
bars. Yeah, Philly sound like Dose. Oh yeah. Who got
Somebody say you sound like Ghost.
I don't hear that, but you know.
Hold on, who's Ghost?
Ghostface.
Jay, Dose.
Hey, he talking about he going way back. He said Ghost. That's way back.
He said J Dose.
Oh,
J Dose hot.
Which Ghost?
Nah, Dose. When they used to do that hip hop battle shit.
Look, someone said it's boxing. Yeah, it's boxing. It's impromptu. We're doing everything. I only talk boxing. It's all different things because we had a boxing show, Boxing Live, just a couple hours ago. So I said Bold wanted to do music, so we said let's do another live where we just chop it up. Bra need to be on URL TV. MT8 said fire. Nah, that's straight Philly sound.
I wanna go try another one.
Hang on, we got a rate. We ain't finished, Bold. We've all got a rate, and then we've all got a rate. Salute to the family. Yes, right side in the building. So we are gonna go to my sister Lisa Bales first.
Yeah, I got that at 8 because you did that off the top of your head, freestyling and a lot of bars. It was gritty. It was your voice is real gruff. You know what I mean? And it was from the the mud and it was talking about a lot of deep stuff there. So that was really good. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go to AJ all day.
But 2.
Oh,
No, wait, Chad, don't do that. Hold on. No, I'm saying I'll give it an 8 because I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, my guy. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't worry. He said my shit was -3.
Listen.
No, but I'll give it an 8. Lisa's score, it was powerful. It was powerful. It was off the cuff and it kind of like, it was powerful. It was really powerful.
Okay, and then we've got Jeddy and then Bold and then myself. So Jeddy.
I love the passion and the real that real shit that he was spitting. I give it a 9.
Give it a 9. And then we've got Bold in the building. What are you giving it, B?
Yeah, I love the the passion he had. You know what I'm saying? I love the message that he was delivering in the rhymes and stuff, and like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I give it a 9.
give it a 9. Coolio, and then it's me. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Damn, Shan, you like rough.
I'm not rough.
Simon
I gave you.
Cowell.
What did I give you? 6.5. Maybe it's because I'm British. I'm Simon Cowell. So yeah, I gave you a 6.5, and then Shan 7 point, and then I've given and 7.5. Like the some of the bars, because it was hard and meaningful. I feel that the delivery can ease up just a little bit. It's a bit intense, and I'm not saying that it's not supposed to be intense, but there's ways that you can make it. Some bits are to be intense, and then some bit when it's just 0 to 100 and it's all 100, there's no journey within the bar, so we're just getting lost in like hearing intense. There's no like 1 minute that you're a bit silent and then build up and then go back to silence. We need layers within bars so it emotes different emotions. So that's why I gave it a 7.5. I would have probably gave it more if you would have had it as what I was saying. But yeah, so great stuff. Wow, we've got Britain's Got Talent here. Who's next?
Let's see how music's subjective.
To the panel.
Can I sing?
Don't fuck about, AJ, if you're not really doing it for real. No, you can't. Furthermore, you can't.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Because you're not a singer. Realize. No, I was going to say go on then, but no, you're not a singer.
I do sing a song on Julius's panel. It's commonly become beloved. So, but I'll tweak it just a little bit. Just
it can be rough.
I'll tell you, it's not long. Okay, so.
AJ, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it because he's lying. Because it's something stupid. No, we all know AJ doesn't sing. I tell you what, AJ doesn't. I tell you what, if you want to do rating on AJ's good at impersonations. Do you want to rate any of his impersonations?
Shit. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me do I do a few. Let me do Rolly Romero.
Katie Taylor.
Oh God.
Hard John. That's a hard John.
Give us a pick of which one. So you've got which ones you can do. You can do Rolly. You can do Katie. Who else do you do?
I can do Vasil Lomachenko a bit. I can do him.
Yeah.
Who else? Damn it. That's pretty much it for the most part. I mean, like, I can kind of do Earl Spence too a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, so which one do you want to pick to do? I know Lisa said Katie Taylor. If there's one that
I'll do Katie.
Coolio.
All right, so I guess ask me a question and I'll respond to this again.
Go. So hi, we've got Katie Taylor. Welcome to Come Box with Chann. Katie Taylor is in the building. So Katie, we just saw an amazing historical moment, not just in the sport of women's boxing, but in the sport of boxing. How did that moment make you feel when you did the ring walk and you got to the apron and you stood around and you saw it packed full of people? How did you feel?
Well, it just really felt amazing. Just really, it was a great night. I just want to show up for the people.
Yo, he really sound like Shorty. He really sound like that.
He sounds like her, isn't it?
Oh, I could hold it. I'm sorry.
Wow. But you did it better before.
I did, yeah. No,
that was a bit low. I'm
trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh too much.
Because he wanted to laugh there.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Gotta turn the volume up a bit. We couldn't hear it either. A bit louder.
I could hear it because that's how she talks. Her volume needs to always be turned up. So we're gonna rate that. So we're gonna rate that. So Jed, you got to rate it out of 10.
Oh,
no, it was still good.
What was it?
Go on, rate it then.
7. Instead of 7. It was still good.
Oh, did you?
Or it's fair.
7, because I know he could do a 10.
7. And what do you give that Katie Taylor impersonation?
Just like it. That's a 10. He sound like her.
7.
Just like her.
Wow.
But I've heard him do better.
What are you giving
I
it?
heard him do better.
That's
my first time hearing it as well. Katie Taylor. How much you giving it, Ant?
I gave it a 10. He sound just like Katie Taylor.
That sounded like her, isn't it? It's crazy how he does that. It's fucking business.
Yeah, but he was laughing. I'm telling you, it's even better.
Yeah.
At least she's personally heard it. She's personally heard it. So,
Bold. We got Bold. I don't know if AA heard the impression. Bold and AA heard it. Bold, go on, Bold. What are you saying that impersonation is?
Yeah, I give it a 9.
Bold gives it a 9. AA, did you in the build, Dizzin? Welcome.
What's up? Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa Bells. Hey, what's up, Bo? Hey, great stuff from you too, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Where AA at?
Yeah. Right here, I'm in the corner, Lisa Bells. I'm in the corner.
Oh, that's you, AA. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's
oh,
up?
you didn't have a.
You looking
What's
all
going
cute.
on, my brother?
What's up? What's up, Lisa?
I was thinking I was thinking you was right side because I saw the Georgia.
Oh yeah, Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah. Hey, look, great stuff. Look, Lady Chann know how I use my words. Lisa Bell, you are not want to come up here and say y'all.
Hang on, but first you've got to rate this, so then I can rate. What was his Katie Taylor rating?
I'm gonna give it an 8. Give it
Give it a strong 8.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
And I'm gonna give it
Great.
I'm gonna give
Y'all
that
love
Katie
stuff like that.
one. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. That Katie Taylor.
Oh, you down in Georgia?
No, I'm from Virginia, Lisa Bell. I'm from Virginia. North of Virginia.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I was stationed down there.
For real. Okay.
We got to keep boxing in the building.
Sweet Pete Whitaker and Keyshawn Davis, man.
Chann, sorry, gotta go. Gotta get ready for work now.
You gotta get ready for work.
I'll try to get back on.
Yeah. Love you. Thank you.
Okay, AJ. Love you.
Love you.
When I get off anyway, when you're at work, I'll speak to you. I'll message you. All right.
Okay, I'll try to get back on.
All right, AJ. Love you, AJ.
All right. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Okay, take care.
Okay, go ahead, AA, and then we have Major Key in the building.
Okay. Great stuff on the panel from what's being told. Man, I enjoy listening to great people, great music from you, Bo, and the great Shelton Moore, and appreciate Lisa Bell and Lady Chann. But one thing I got to say is that they always come with a plan. If you guess what, and if you appreciate them, then you must be a true legendary of a boxing fan.
Yeah, because I realized he was just going into a flow, and I was like, But then when I heard him say that in bold, I've heard AA use his words. He's a good spoken word person, so I always hear it anyway. So I like
she
it.
at least she already know. She
Who's dropped
off? No doubt.
Somebody just dropped off.
I think it might be Ant dropped off. Ant may have dropped off. So four, we're gonna rate you AA.
Hey, so go ahead. It wouldn't matter.
Rate that. We're gonna rate that.
Oh yeah.
I'm rating you.
That's a 9.
I'm rating you. I'm rating you for spoken word. This is not rapping. This is that was just off the cuff and off the dome.
Yeah, off the cuff.
Okay, so off the cuff, I'm gonna have to give you an 8.5 because that was just off the cusp. That was just off the cuff. 8.5.
Appreciate it.
That was off the cuff, Bold, and your name was also he put all our names in it as a spoken word.
I'm gonna have to get at it 10.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
That's off the dome. Oh no, I keep picking up the wrong pen because I'm not good like that with off the dome shit. So
yeah, had to mention y'all names, man. Had to.
Lisa, what did you give it?
I give him a 9.
9. Jeddy, what do you give him?
Yeah, 9.
9.
Appreciate that.
He's cleaned up, and my pens are fucked. Why are these pens so fucking?
Yeah, I didn't even realize he was like going into it. I thought he was just giving.
Yeah, you just talking normal, and then just went into it.
Just go into it, man. This definitely go into.
Do you want to say a rating on that? Because he just used it. He's a spoken word artist.
Oh shit. I kind of missed it, to be honest with you. I ain't really get the.
All right, well, look, I give you a little small sample. Let me give you a little small sample. All I said was great stuff on the panel from what's being told. Man, it was great stuff. I listened to a great dude like Bo. But don't worry, because a great person like Lisa Bell and Lady Chann, man, it's true legendary stuff of being a true boxing fan.
All right, now.
That's like some poetry stuff right there.
Yeah, because he's spoken word. That's what he does, spoken word.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So what do you give him, Ant?
Langston Hughes.
There you go, Lisa.
Ant, what do you give him?
A 7.
That's what's
7.
up. That's what's up.
Okay, and my pen's just decided to say Okay.
Yeah, the first one I just came up here just off the cuff, man. I just came up here.
Yeah, I like it. You always do it,
and I just mentioned everybody's name.
I hear them a lot. He just does them off the rip, which is
Yeah,
which he does do them, and he does longer ones as well, where he pays more attention to anything, and he'll hit me and incorporate our names, which is sick.
Like I can hear Chann music, right? I can hear what Chann saying in her music.
Yeah.
Chann can say one word in her music, and I just use that one word and make it a paragraph.
Yeah, he likes doing that.
Yeah,
you do. We do. You got to do one where we're doing the building.
The building. Man, go ahead, man. That's enjoy y'all. Always. At least Chann said, when you never be coming to my channel? Well,
yeah, I'm like, hey, why are you never here? You come in the
watch fighters, man. I love to watch fighters. I'd love to watch fighters. It's fun, man. But I'm here though. Look, you can't get on me now, cause Lord, I
know. I can't get on you now because you are actually in the building.
And I showed my face and everything. Showed up and everything.
I know, and it looks cute, and you look very handsome, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, very handsome. If I don't say so, my little old self. So, rock on with your beard, Sal.
Hey, bro, but that was some good stuff, man. What? That was some good. Man, that music.
Yeah, we debated.
That was like some 90s stuff.
Yeah.
I did that joint like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like that's why it gives you that 90s throwback feeling.
Yeah,
which I
was like, okay, I'm
like
90s.
I like 90s hip hop and that vibe because that reminds me a lot when I was in Staten Island growing up. So I mean,
golden era.
Yeah.
Hey man, he never lied. He never lied on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think, Bold? I mean, AA the man, Doe. AA, what did you think about Canelo?
Yeah. Well, basically, in my opinion, I mean, I'm glad he stepped up, but in my opinion, I think he needs that 168. He needs that 168, man. Bivol is on another level. Like I said, man, he just got outboxed, and I mean, his fans should understand that. You know, fans now. Like I said, man, hey, Bo and Lisa, that's what I told Stan and everybody else on the panel. Us fans, Canelo was in a win-lose situation. He was in a win-lose situation. If he would have won, he ain't fight somebody. And if he would, and then he lost, you see everybody coming after him. So in my opinion, man, look, he don't got nothing to be ashamed of. He took his loss. He should have just taken his loss and just go about his business and be at 168.
Got you. I'm with it.
That's my opinion right there. Like,
I agree.
I don't got him staying there though. I got him going into the rematch. Even though I feel the same way you do. I don't think he can beat Bivol at any weight.
Right.
It's just he's going to get outboxed from the outside. But the way Canelo is, he's going to take that rematch. Because the way I'm looking at it, I feel like he needs all the bread he done made. He needs that drive in order to get up and train. Like he needs to feel like, yo, I might lose this joint if I don't train. Because he done everything. He made a whole bunch of money. His legacy is intact. So he needs that push. Otherwise, he won't, you know. So I don't. I got him going into the rematch. But
now, Chann, you said he's not doing the rematch, right?
Oh yeah, but we checked it. Yeah, and you know these people are clickbaiting. So basically, what it was is that. Basically, what it was that they've got a clip of him saying from who's dropped off. I don't know who I'm talking to.
I think it was Outlaw.
Oh yeah, Debbie always drops off. So they got a clip of him saying from hot boxing with Mike Tyson, right? Him saying that being at 175 would be too much for him, and he wouldn't be really looking to be at 175. So they've made a whole thing saying that Canelo says no mas for going back to 175, which he hasn't said it. They've just used it from him on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson saying that maybe 175 is too much.
Let me know when I could jump in, LadyChann.
Yeah, you can jump in right now.
You got bars?
No.
Yo, what you kind of bars? Like, absolutely, I got bars.
Yeah, he did rap. Yeah, I know. But was you coming to do bars or was you coming to do boxing? Which one was you coming to do? Major Key in the building?
Oh, no. Yeah, I had no idea you guys were spitting today. Because if I wasn't prepared with that energy, but shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I found out too.
I definitely entered the party if I was prepared for that, but I had no idea you guys were doing that. You know, I appreciate spoken word and hip hop, you know. Hell yeah. But no, as far as this fight, man, there's a lot of interesting points on this whole thing. Like, right? So Does he take the rematch? Does he like you said already? He's a walking Hall of Famer right now. He needs motivation to get up, right? You know what I mean? Like this is the reason that he did it at this weight division. Like he didn't ask for cash weight. He's chasing legacy. Like some people have been talking about like but if you would have fought him at 168, but that's not what Canelo was asking to do. He wasn't trying to fight him at 168. He was trying to get more legacy by fighting him at 175. And I've always said Bivol was going to be the toughest test for him at 175. So jumping out the window and saying, because he lost to Bivol, that he loses to everybody else, I don't necessarily agree with that. I would say he's still at a disadvantage, though, because he's a smaller guy. And the better big guy always beats a good small guy, right? So at the end of the day, man, there's things that he can add. But just like when Usyk moved up, he got at least acclimated. Canelo didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And people say, he fought Kovalev. Yeah, he fought Kovalev, and he was actually losing that fight until he won. You know what I mean?
And that was years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But he also moved up, and then when he moved up and fought him, he didn't look that great, right? And then he finally knocked him out. So that was great that he knocked him out. But you can't just fall in love with your power because you got you got him out of there after a 2-month training for after the Sullivan. I said Sullivan. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Dude that he had that war with 2 months prior to that fight. But anyway, my point being that
you talking about Bivol?
No, I'm talking about what's his name? Kovalev. He had a fight with what's his name?
Anthony Yard.
Anthony Yard. There we go. Anthony Yard. I don't know why the fuck I said Sullivan. But that shit came out of nowhere. Anyway, my point being, so he had a tough war with him. Went, was doing a great job, then lost. Now you got Canelo, becoming undisputed at 168. That doesn't mean he had he thought he was gonna go fight Makabu. God, thank God he didn't get fucking punched by Makabu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now I'm realizing.
Yeah, but
that would have been a bad
my whole point, I'm gonna land the plane right now. My whole point about that was that Usyk, the reason he shows that he's a skilled, better fighter and more astute, he's a better boxer. I'm gonna say, because some people are mistaking the two. They're saying that this dude Bivol was a better fighter. No, he was a better boxer. But at the same time, Canelo as a fighter didn't get acclimated. That was his own fault. That's his own problem. But I'm pretty sure Bivol will take a rematch. You know what I'm saying, for that bread, because he's not going to make that amount of money against, even if he goes for undisputed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is what it is, but he should have acclimated himself to the division like Usyk did, fighting a Chaz Witherspoon, Derek Chisora, then AJ.
But then fight him, right? Yep, exactly. Yep, I can agree with that. Yeah. Instead of this jumping up, I'm gonna go fight Bivol. Right.
It's a mad one. But like you said, he was trying to test himself. So when you try to test yourself, I don't think you want to do things where you start to acclimate. You want to kind of just jump in. He wanted to jump in at the deep end, and that's what he was doing. Stephen Cartwright, can I just answer your question? Staten Island, how long you lived there, Chann? You sound Cockney. I'm very much Cockney. But once my sister, my mum's mum is, my mum's sisters are American. 1 in Canada, 2 in the States. My sister immigrated to the States maybe about 30 years ago now. So been going there. So I started to go to Staten Island from when I was about 12, like 3 months at a time. My mum got rid of us, basically. Yeah, you go over there. So that's where I grew up, and then in the end, back and forth, and then came back. Then once my sister, then we moved to West Orange, New Jersey. So I haven't been to the States since 2016, unfortunately. So, but yeah, West Orange, New Jersey. So I grew up on Dick's Place. So down at the other street was Park Hill. So we'd have Park Hill Day, and that would be Wu-Tang. That's where they was from. And my sister's her husband, he went to school with Cliff and Meth, and all them cats. That's their age.
Yeah. That's what Capadonna from Wu-Tang was at, Park Hill.
Yep, Park Hill. And then at the bottom of the hill would be the bottom of the hill where we used to walk down to the bodega. They actually had
Too
the Woo. They had the Woo wear
I
shop.
represent Park Hill. See my name.
$20 bill.
Bill, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Exactly.
They had the Woo shop. They had the Woo wear shop. There down at the bottom of the hill. So yeah, that used to be.
Yeah, I remember that place. Yeah,
that's fond memories.
We used to go to
childhood,
Park Hill to buy weed.
Yep.
I remember Park Hill.
We used to be trying to act like the classic queen up in these YTBC streets, but she's talking about we used to go over there.
Yeah, but I haven't. It's been a long time since I've done it. But no, I used to go to Park Hill all the time.
Imagine that, and
because it's close to me.
Yeah, because she's Jersey. I was just at the next street, Dick's Place. They're playing Ali.
Yeah, I was all the way in. I was all the way in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
You was in Brooklyn. Yeah, we used to go. We used to go Canal Street. We used to go to. We used to go to Harlem. I met Naughty by Nature there. Actually, someone was saying, "Oh, you."
Yeah.
Someone mentioned him. Tretch there. Father MP was there in Harlem.
I used to live by them too.
Yeah,
I was I used to be over there by Broadway Junction, by the J train, the A train, all that shit, and then I used to take
the J and the Z train. Yeah.
I used to take I used to hang out right there by Broadway Junction. There was like a little like basketball court was there, and there was a house across the street I used to hang out with. But then also I used to go up to Bushwick and Aberdeen. I think that's over Gates. And I went to see. There. Yeah, and I went to see what the hell was I forgot the main street out there, but it was when Malcolm X was being when they just called it X with Denzel. They were shooting that movie over there. Remember?
Yeah, where they shot the movie, but I'm not sure what it was.
I was out there.
I know the basketball court.
Back then.
I know the basketball court because we used to go down because my sister's husband, when he was a college basketball player and mad basketball. We used to go to all different courts and just play everyone would put in like $10 and see how many hoops he could do and that. But we went to that court. We used to go down to that court, and then he was in college and he was playing college ball. But now he's a computer analyst, but also he's a college. He's a high school coach, so he got teams and they're sponsored by Adidas and they go to like different tournaments as well. So
Hell yeah.
and then my cousin, she ran for the Staten Island Starlets. So if you look in MC Light's album back in the day, in her cassette cover, back in the day, my cousin's called Zena, and she's like, shout out to Zena from the Staten Island Starlets. Because everybody grew up together. Like, do you understand? Like, it was wild. As a kid, you don't know this, and then I'm in the UK, and nobody knows. If I say this in the UK, they don't know it. They're like, woo, what? Like, people got on to woo like mad late and all of that, and like when I'm talking all of this, it's
and if I told you a 12-year-old was rapping about the streets back then, and it sounded just like a grown man, trust me when I tell you, go look up Shaheem, the Rugged Child.
All right, Shaheem. I actually met Shaheem, but not.
This goes on and on, son.
Yeah.
You know.
Ain't Shaheem from New Jersey?
Yeah, but he lived out there though. That's why he met them.
Yeah, I remember Shaheem. Yeah.
Woo guy. He was like the new generation of Woo.
Yeah, just like what's his name? Who was it? One of the main Busta Rhymes, I think, was from Long Island before he got all in the mix. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought he was from Long Island. I thought he was.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, because he was a very strict Jamaican family, and he ended up going out there. Yeah. And doing his thing, but Busta Rhymes will tell you that story. Yeah.
Yeah, I've met him. I didn't know that he was from that part. I just took it for granted that he was. I thought he was Brooklyn. I thought he was a Brooklynite.
Yeah. Sly Tendencies. My favorite Lauryn Hill. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Lost Ones, and what was the name of that slow song she did on that album?
Boom, boom. Yeah, someone.
Yeah, what was that slow song? What was the name of that slow song that she did? It was kind of mid-tempo. Oh, I love Zion. That's one of my favorite songs by her.
Talking about
You're
like an
right.
R&B song or like Zion?
You
Because
probably
yeah,
talking about X Factor.
Did you
You talking about
really
X Factor?
Yeah,
get
X
X Factor was
Factor.
R&B. Yeah,
Those are my
Yeah.
favorite songs by her.
You just
yeah.
Matter
I
of
actually
fact, that
saw
whole
her in the
album.
Bob
Yeah, the
Marley
lost one,
contest.
yeah.
Not the contest, the Bob Marley thing over there in Miami, bro. Like I don't know if you guys know about the Bob Marley Fest in Miami, but every year they have the Bob Marley Fest, and all you got to do is bring cans of good food so they could donate, and they let you in the park. And then in the park they sell all type of fucking Jamaican food and all that. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. But I went there when Lauryn Hill dropped the Miseducation.
Yeah, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was the dopest motherfucking thing in the world. That album, she got like, I think she got like 10 Grammys.
My kids know that because of me. Trust me when I tell you, yo, that they listen to that because they want to listen to it because they learned it off of me.
Yeah, they want, because that's what you've passed down to them. So some good shit. Do you know what I mean? Right side, you was just in the build dizzing. Where did you go? Hang on.
I'm still in the build dizzing.
Oh no, you still are in the build dizzing.
Hey,
That's
salute.
no right side.
Hey, salute to the queens, Lady Chann with 2 N's. Make sure you get it right. You know what I'm saying? And Lisa Bells, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to everybody on the panel, man. Much love to all y'all.
Much
I
love.
appreciate you being up on the
Right
channel
side.
earlier, man. Yeah, it was a full panel, but I appreciate you being there, man, earlier today, man.
Nah,
Was
hey.
we all over at Majors? Was we all over at your screens? Was everyone over
I gotta
there?
catch the playback, Major. I definitely catch it.
I don't think anybody here was on that. I don't think anybody here was in that chat. But I think right side. Real quick.
I was definitely
Lady
listening.
Chann been live for hours.
Yeah, no, I caught it. His last live, I think not too long ago. I think Troy was on it or something. Not too long ago, a few days back. Not too long. And I was listening to it while I was in bed. The more time I listened to it,
No, because you've been out live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I actually ended before that, so we weren't live at the same time. Yeah.
This is my second live. I did.
Oh
I did
shit!
a live for 4 hours.
Okay, my bad.
I did a live for 4 hours, and then we wanted to talk about some other stuff. So I was like, let me end this live. So my last live was about Canelo thingy, and it was the weekly wrap up show, and that went on for 4 hours. I had Smoke on and everybody else. Then I stopped, and then I said, let's do this, and now I've been on for 2 hours and 20 for this one.
Man, next time you see Smoke over here, ask him why he ducking Major Key, man.
Oh no, Smoke! Smoke ain't ducking, is he?
Let me not summon the fucking Egyptian fucking gods and bring this guy back, bro. I love Smoke though, but he been ducking my panel.
He's gone to a basketball game, actually. Is it a basketball game?
Yeah.
Right side. What did you think about the fight, Canelo and Bivol?
Man, I enjoyed the fight a lot. Man, you know, it was Canelo's time, man. We got weight classes for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to go up and do something against Kovalev, but Bivol is a really good boxer, and because of boxing beats damn near everything in the sport of boxing. And this sounds crazy, but in the sport of boxing, if you have the skills, then that negates the power, that negates slow footwork. It negates all of that, and that's what we saw. I actually had Canelo winning, or let me rephrase it. I thought he was going to win by decision, and I think they tried to rob him. You know what I'm saying? They tried to rob Bivol because I scored the fight 10-2, but at the end of the day, man, much love to Bivol, man. Bivol, he showed up. He showed up and showed out. Much love to that brother.
Yeah, they tried to rob him.
I thought he said he had Canelo winning. I was like, oh no.
I picked Canelo to win. I picked him to win, but when I just watching the fight, scoring the rounds, like I said, I had it 10-2. And I don't know how the judges gave that man the first 4 rounds, bro. I have no clue.
That cliche that they always said, when you fight Canelo, you're already going to be down 4 rounds.
Right. It's true. It's true.
That's the fucking truth. I feel that's the truth, you know. You're 4 rounds down when you
and that makes me ask though, in some of the other fights that I thought, like the Laura fight, I thought he lost that fight. And so now I go in and I'm starting to think, I'm like, damn, if it was 115-113 in what I thought was a 10-2 fight, I mean, I got to question all those decisions now. I got to question them.
Tomorrow, well, today, technically for me, I'm doing Canelo Lara rewatch tomorrow for you guys, but today for me, like later on, I am doing the rewatch because now I'm very interested. Yes, last week I did Canelo. Who did I do? Canelo Triple G 2, and I did Canelo Triple G 1. And I had Canelo getting beat comprehensively 10 rounds to 2 on 1. And then I did the
Hey, Chann,
rewatch.
Lisa Bell's trying to get back in.
Oh, I did the rewatch on. Oh, there's a few of you. Why do you guys keep dropping in and out? Because I blow up the screen, so when I blow up the screen, I can't see you.
Sorry.
And I had it draw for the Canelo Triple G Canelo 2. So now I want to see what the Lara, what I get with the Lara.
You know what's so crazy? I never understood. Like, I be hearing people saying that they thought Canelo won the first Triple G fight, and I'm like, how?
They're lying.
Yeah. Listen. I went to my homeboy's crib, right? And usually the fights are at my crib, but he had a new apartment. He wanted to show it off. So I was like, okay, no problem. He bought all the snacks, food, and liquor. And then all we had to do was pretty much just throw something in a jar for him. You know what I mean? So we went there and everybody was thinking, yo, Canelo's going to beat this guy easily, this and this and that. Yo, I almost left early before the scorecards because we thought Canelo obviously lost. All of us were in the same consensus. And when that, mind you, everybody thought Canelo was going to win. And all of us left saying, yo, Triple G got robbed.
He got fucking robbed, mate. And now does that mean, now that we've seen, what does that make you feel? Because nobody was excited to see really number 3. Not really. But now that we've seen that, what Bivol done, do you give this old Triple G a bit more of a better shot to leveling up?
No. Not at all. Hell no. Excuse me.
No, I think it's made it more interesting because even the second fight I think was close. So Canelo's never clearly beat Triple G.
Yeah,
the second fight was close.
So basically, I've never seen Canelo really beat Triple G, Jed. Yeah, I haven't. Technically, I haven't.
But if the Triple G who fought Murata is showing up, then
he might get stopped.
Yeah, facts. I think he might get stopped in that fight, man. He just up in age. He up in age, bro. If this rubber match would have happened 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah. I think it would have been more competitive, but after what I saw from Triple G with Murata, bro, I actually had Murata winning. I can't remember exactly how many rounds I had him winning, but yeah. I had him winning the fight more or less. And
when was the stoppage?
Round 8, 9.
I had Golovkin. It was competitive though.
I'm a little different. I thought Triple G was winning, and at the same time, I don't think Canelo's going to knock Triple G out. I just think the clash of styles is perfect because you got to remember Marquez was almost 40 years old when he knocked out Pacquiao.
Yeah,
I know, but it's different. I just think the level of what Canelo is and how he hits that hard, and what we saw that clearly the punch resistance to his body, Triple G, has definitely changed.
I think Sergio Martinez. I think we need to look back. If Canelo fights Triple G right now, we're talking about Cotto versus Sergio Martinez. You know what I mean?
Dang,
like just balance.
Shot major. You reckon he's that shot major like Sergio was?
Look, man, I got nothing but respect for Jed. I got nothing but respect for Triple G's accolades in his life, but what he looked like against Murata and just because Canelo looked the way he looked against Bivol, I'm telling you, man, if they fight in September, I'm telling you right now, man, like he's gonna look bad, bro. He's gonna really look bad.
Listen, I kind of disagree to some point. I'm not saying that Canelo won't win because I would have him winning, but Sergio Martinez's knee was bad, very bad.
Sergio was
Triple G has not been known to be injury prone.
So Lisa, let me ask you this. Let me ask you both then, Jed and Lisa. So yes, I remember that his knees were off, and he also admitted though that what caused him to feel those effects was the punch that was on the top of his head from Cotto, right? He himself admitted that at the end of the fight. What I'm saying is that Triple G in his last fight against Murata, he looked like his legs were not steady like the same Triple G that we're used to. He was, he was throwing those overhands, you know, like the his signature punch, the overhand on the top of the head. He looked great when he was throwing those punches, you know what I mean? But his footwork was not the same that we're used to with Triple G. And that's pretty much why I try to say that, because he's special with his leg. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. Canelo's got to be the favorite, for sure. I'm just saying it's a little bit more interesting. Okay?
But well, this is the problem. Oh, go ahead, Lady Chann.
No, go ahead, right side.
No. The problem is Triple G he's moving up to 68. You know what I mean? He in the fight with Murata, he looks slow. He looks sluggish. I mean, I think his power would carry, of course, but I don't see him being a quicker fighter. And so, go ahead.
But at the same time, could he juice up? You know, because he's going to 68. Maybe he can juice up and you know, put a bit more weight on. Maybe be a bit stronger. Yeah,
but he's gonna slow. But that's gonna slow. That's gonna slow him down. That extra weight is gonna slow him down.
Yeah.
No, but if he juices up, he'll be stronger. Like he'll be able to.
But this my thing. This my thing though.
Cal is not being representative of Outlaw Boxing Club. He's not saying that they juice over there.
Go ahead.
Hey, Triple G also had a long layoff. Right? Triple G had a long layoff, so of course he looked sloppy and sluggish. Because if you think about it, when Bivol had a long layoff and he came back against Craig Richards, yeah, he won the fight.
He damn near lost that fight.
As well.
Yeah, agree. But man, my thing is one thing to be fighting in your weight class, you know what I'm saying, after a long layoff, which that's what Triple G just did. So I can see the comparisons. My thing is I think Murata's a good fighter, but I didn't think that the fight should have. I didn't think it should have been so competitive. And if it was a younger Triple G, he would have stopped that man probably in the third, fourth round. And I thought that some of those body punches that Murata was dishing out kind of hurt him. And if those body punches hurt you when you move up to 68 fighting Canelo, bro, you're going to have to use that jab. You're going to have to stay behind that jab the entire fight.
Yeah. And I don't know if he can.
That's what I was saying too.
That's why I mentioned him if he juice up, because making 160 though could be really hard for someone at 40 years old. You know what I mean? So if he goes up to 68, takes the right supplements, if you know what I'm saying, you might be able to take some body punches a bit better. That's what I was trying to say. You know?
Take that snack. Take that snack.
Yeah.
Snack. Give me on the snack. Maybe.
And let her handle them body punches a little bit better.
That fight's going to be happening now.
I think the fight is scheduled for the 17th, isn't it? September 17th.
Yeah, but they said Eddie said it might be Bivol rematch.
Man, well,
no,
I think we're gonna get the Bivol rematch.
I don't see a reason. Go ahead, Lady Chann.
Canelo shouldn't take that rematch. He shouldn't do a rematch.
And I think they said that the rematch would be at 68, which Bivol quote unquote agreed to. My problem is
only if it's for the belt.
Right. Agreed. But my problem is even if Bivol is a smaller light heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? He's smaller and so for him making 168, I don't think that'll be a problem. I think it'll probably be worse for Canelo, because now I know your power. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're bringing to the ring. Yeah, I'm gonna live behind my jab, and I'm gonna let my hands go a little more. I thought Bivol could have got him out of there if he let his hands go in those later rounds a little more. But at the end of the day, he was cautious. He was smart.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't want that shit. My bad, lady. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll finish. He's not.
No, I was saying, like, I don't want them. I don't want Bivol though to because if you chasing legacy, it's not supposed to be at 168 when he's a 175-pound champion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever want to hear that, right? And at the end of the day, look, I personally, I'm gonna say this. Look, I forgot to say this on my channel, but I'm gonna say it right now over here. The fact of the matter is, look, if Canelo wants to, hey, it's gonna help Bivol and it's gonna help Canelo with that payday, but. Realistically, should they fight again? I really don't want to see a rematch, bro. I just, I don't want to see it. I think he could do more things for his career by going back to 168, and I think he do a great justice to the younger fighters that are looking up to him. Yeah, the younger fighters that are looking up to him, and him just saying, "Look, yeah, I bit off a little more than I could chew. That's too big of a division. I'm just gonna stay down here and create my legacy here." That'll be great. Like don't settle for again.
Yeah, because if you get 2 back-to-back losses, people's just going to be like, "Oh, dude, yeah." Like,
and the thing is, man, I don't want. I saw this the other weekend when Shakur beat Valdez. A lot of Oscar Valdez fans were throwing him away. Oh, he ain't shit no more. And I'm like, man, let's not do that. We can't do that just because a fighter take a loss, bro. That don't ruin the fighter. You know what I'm saying?
But look, real quick. Hey, Shan, hold on, make it real quick. If Valdez would have won, look how the fans would have turned out to be.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I agree. Yep. My thing is as boxing fans though, if I'm gonna be a fan of a fighter, that's one thing. But as a fan of the sport, I gotta give Valdez. He showed a lot of heart in that fight. He got dominated that fight, but he showed no quit in him. He continued to come forward. He continued to do what he could do. You know what I mean? So I believe that at 30 right now, Valdez would beat the other champions. He beat Ogawa, the winner between Garcia and Gutierrez. I think he'll win that fight. You know what I'm saying? So just because he lost to a better fighter, man, let's not throw that man out the window.
That's what they do, though.
Yeah,
they throw you under the bus when you lose.
Come down on him, and I did because he fucking popped dirty at the end of the day as well. So
and he lost his last fight before that,
and he got away with it, and that's not fair.
That's not fair.
The Brazilian boxer beat him as well.
Conceição. Yeah, Conceição. Yeah, I had Conceição winning that fight as well.
Really?
That dude got robbed. Yeah, so like sometimes it's your karma, but he still had heart. He still did what he had to do, but even though we're too used to when fighters get a loss, that means they're trash. To me, it's not. But I'm just using the new school. If Canelo gets beaten again by Bivol, like if AJ gets beaten again by Usyk, people are going to be like, "Well, don't try."
You know
that's not.
But that's not the case.
You think they're trash Canelo if he loses the Bivol?
If he loses,
I've heard people trashing this man already.
Yeah, they trashing him. This is what they do.
But I'm talking about like on a wide scale. Like you feel like if he goes up there, he loses the Bivol again, but then comes back down and continues to do his thing. You think Canelo's still not going to be Canelo?
He's got Mexican fan base now that have all turned against him. Now they was booing him in the ring.
Yep. Stand right. They were booing him. And then if he lose again, it's gonna be even worse.
That's the problem. That's why I don't think he'll take that fight. I don't think he'll take that fight again because of kind of how the situation happened. I was talking to. Go ahead.
Nah, that's just crazy.
Right side finish.
No, I was just.
Finish in AA.
I was just gonna say. Go ahead.
No, I'm
finish. Let right side finish and then AA can go. Right side, go ahead, right side.
No, I was just gonna say, man, I heard a lot of fans of Canelo's that I've been on panels with. They were like, man, Canelo ain't shit, this, that, whatever. And I'm like, bro, he lost one fight. You know what I'm saying? The man only lost. And I still think that he'll be the cash cow in boxing. And so at the end, I mean, he's a great fighter, bro. Give that man his credit. And just because he took a loss, give him credit for stepping up and taking that fight with Bivol. And let's see what he does after it. But let's not just throw fighters out the window after one loss. The Mayweather era has kind of corrupted the sport to some degree because everybody wants to protect the O. Whereas myself, I'm a Devin Haney fan, right? If Dev go lose in Australia, I'm still gonna rock with him because I like the mentality.
Yeah, that's right. If AJ still loses to Usyk, I still like AJ. Still going to be one of my favorite boxers.
Right. You can't just throw these guys out the window. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was saying that Shakur Stevenson lose, I'm gonna still rock with it. I've been a fan of Shakur for a while since from the jump.
I rock with Shakur. Facts.
Me too. So but people these like are trash.
And looking at that clock like that, I was like, "Hey, Elizabeth, let me ask you this: Did you like the way Shakur Stevenson was looking at that clock in the 12th round?"
No.
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
That didn't bother me. He wanted to look so he could know how much time he got to fuck around because he didn't have no respect for Valdez. So he's looking
you know what?
How long do I have to fuck about? So what?
You can get knocked out like that.
That's right.
Agreed.
Yeah, you remember Lucien Butte? You remember Lucien Butte against Librado Andrade or Librado Andrade. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. Like early mid 2000s. I think it was like mid 2000s. Lucien Butte, which was like a big name, you know, Canadian guy. Great at his weight class.
Yeah, they rubbed and tried that fight. I remember that.
You remember that? Librado Andrade. And in the fucking 12th round, he decided to fuck around, and what happened? Boom. He should have been pulled out of that fight. He should have lost that fight because the fucking referee, you want to talk about a long count? That was a fucking long count.
Right, okay. He gave him like a 25 second count or something.
Exactly. And then Lucien Butte goes ahead and returns the favor to Edison Miranda when they fight, and Edison Miranda puts his chin out like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? He gets caught with a fucking left hook. Fuck out.
I remember Miranda. Floyd that was my guy.
Do that as well. Floyd, remember, guys, Floyd used to do that shit as well.
Can if Shakur was in there with somebody like with them cat-like reflexes, like with Floyd, like what Floyd did with like what Floyd did to Victor Ortiz, or what he did to Gotti. Yeah, you can't do that. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva got knocked out in MMA doing that. Well,
but Shakur not stupid. Like he's gonna do that when he's gonna. Shakur's on another level. Like he's really on another level.
I didn't mind it. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I ain't mad at either, but I just, looking at the clock, I'm like, come on, Shakur.
I know people a lot. That rubbed up a lot of people the wrong way because I've been on panels and I've heard everyone say.
I'm a fan though. That's my dude.
I just didn't like it because I think he could have stopped Valdez. I think he could have really could have took
Valdez has got a chin, man.
But it wasn't no reason to take that risk. It wasn't no reason to take that risk.
If he just put it through another another gear or two, I think he could have stopped Valdez. Valdez was for a way out, I reckon, in the 9th or 10th round. He could get boxed up.
Yeah. I'm just happy that boxing is in the place that it's in right now. We're getting great fights, you know what I mean? And I mean, if I just look at from April to now, I mean, my God, we've had every week has been action packed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for where the sport of boxing is right now because of the fights we're getting right now.
What's next on the schedule, in the boxing schedule?
Charlo Castano.
Undisputed.
Yeah, undisputed. 154.
54. Yeah.
And then, what do you guys think about that? Have you guys spoken about that?
No, we haven't spoken about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, imagine.
Chop it up.
Hey, well, I think that in this fight, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. It's completely okay.
No,
so I was just going to say, I actually like to absorb what everybody else says first, to be honest with you, even though I already have my opinion, but.
No, and I'm not changing no opinion. So, but when I look at the fight, I think Charlo is, or he goes into this fight, you know what I'm saying, looking to dominate the fight. The reason being is because I think he can make more adjustments that he didn't make in that first fight. I think the adjustments that he can make versus if Castano goes and fights the same fight and Charlo fights the same. I had Castano winning the first fight. Wasn't mad at a draw either, though. Wasn't mad at a draw, but I had Castano winning at 7-5. My thing is I think Charlo just has many more adjustments he can make versus what Castano can do. If Charlo keep his ass off the ropes, keeps the fight in the middle of the ring, if he catches and shoots like he normally does, you know what I mean? Stop trying to rely on power and rely on boxing skills. I think he wins the fight pretty in an 8-4 manner.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like comfortably. But this is what he was saying. But this was the thing with Brian Castano. His ring generalship where he would push Charlo back on them ropes and then he would unload, and he's got mad fast hands and he's got power, and I don't think he was just underestimated. I was like, wow, where is he? Argentina.
But my problem is when you get pushed back on the ropes, man, you got to pivot out and put the fight back in the middle of the ring. And when I go back and listen to Derrick James in the corner, he's like, bro, what the fuck? Why are you on the ropes? Why are you on the ropes? Just get the fuck off the ropes. And Charlo, he get emotional about boxing. So all the coaching and shit, that shit kind of went out the window with him. And if he can continuously listen and apply the game plan, I think he has a great chance to win. But we got to see. Because I'm not sure. My biggest thing with Charlo is his discipline. Are you disciplined enough to listen to your coach and make those adjustments during the fight? If you're not, then I think he loses the fight. So we got to see.
I think Castaño's game plan is what Canelo's game plan should have been against Bivol. Because Castaño, being a shorter guy with the reach disadvantage, bro, he was very smart about the feints. And that's a question that I posed on my live earlier, LadyChann, which was basically who won the feinting battle, because obviously Bivol won, and that was the whole thing. Like that's why T.O. beat Loma. That's why Usyk beat AJ. That's why Bivol won against him. That's why people feel Castaño won against Charlo, their first fight. The thing is that if Charlo comes in right and brings the aggression towards Castaño, the best idea in that game plan is that he catches him and then you're expecting Castaño not to be able to fight off his back foot. Now, but the thing is, you could also run into the problem that Castaño doesn't have to seek you out, and then you are falling into his game plan, because now he doesn't have to create a plan to break down the disadvantage and reach. Now you're coming to him. Right, so that's the whole intriguing part about it.
Who do you got? So do you got Mel winning this time?
No. Actually, I have it a very close fight where I actually have it a very 50-50 fight again. However, I think that Castaño's game plan is better unless Mel shows me something where he can overcome it. Because remember, we don't use triangle theories here. I know you don't use that shit, LadyChann. We don't like to use this in the YTBC. And here's the thing: we can't say that what he did different in the Tony Harrison fight is going to work with Castaño. And I don't think that Castaño's going to let him do that if he tries to. So it's going to be a very similar fight, but it's going to be now: can we get more dog out of Charlo, or is Castaño, because he hurt Castaño? Don't get me twisted. You know what I mean? But Castaño also could have gotten a knockdown in the second or third round. Well, I forgot what round it was. He could have gotten a knockdown also.
It was the ropes that kept Mel up, but he didn't get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. So it could have been though, right? So that's what I mean. Like, if he comes with a similar game plan, they both come with a similar game plan. It's going to be the same type of fight. It's going to be we're going to see who's a bigger dog this time. Who's still got the hunger.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Major Key, man. I don't think it comes down to who has the biggest dog in him in this fight. The reason being, I love a dog. I love a good dog in that fight, But the problem is if Charlo, if he can use his boxing skills, once again, if he can use his skill set, not lay his ass on the ropes, continuously turn Castaño, keep the fight in the middle of the ring, he should be able to win that fight pretty easily. The problem is I don't know if he's going to do that. I don't know what the hell the man might do in the ring. And that's why I think it's a 50-50 fight, because once again, like I said, I had Castaño winning, wouldn't be mad at a draw, but damn, bro, like, man, use your and I think Derrick James. One thing with Derrick James is he teaches his fighters how to sit down on punches, how to throw stronger shots. You know what I'm saying? When he was working with Ronnie Shields is more of a boxer's coach, if that makes sense. So, if he goes back and uses the boxing skills that he has, stay behind your jab, those type of things, stop loading up on punches, don't lay your ass on the ropes, then I think he can win the fight. It's just, I don't know if he can do that, because I don't know his mindset going into it. And I've seen multiple times where go look when Ronnie Shields was his coach, bro. Ronnie Shields was damn near yelling at his ass, pissed off, because he's like, bro, what are you doing? This ain't what we talked about. And even though I think Mel kind of heard it, he didn't listen to it. You know what I mean? He let the emotion come out of him, and once you let the emotion come out, you lose that logic. In boxing, the more logical fighter usually wins the fight because I'm gonna fight my style that's gonna be to my advantage. And Mel stopped doing that. So I gotta see. I got this a 50-50 fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Castano wins. I believe Charlo has more things he could take advantage of in this next fight, but it's about the mindset. That's what it's really about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I mean, I'm not going to use triangle theories like y'all said, but to be honest, I think the only reason why Jamel won that rematch with Tony Harrison is because Tony Harrison was playing around. And my thing is Jamel Charlo, he fights too emotional. Now I know he might be the one that wants all the smoke, but between him and his brother is actually the better boxer. Jamel, he gets emotional, and I think if Castano just maintain his poise in a fight, I think he'll beat the mess out of Jamel Charlo. So Jamel Charlo, it's just his emotions that just makes me think like I don't know if he's ready. I mean,
well, we gotta see it out of him though.
Lisa, she had to go. She got an appointment, so she said bye to everybody. But in the private chat, Lisa Bales is no longer in the building. Love you, sis. Get your rest and get to that appointment on time. Yeah.
I just think Jamel emotions get in the way of his actual fights. That's my only problem I have with him.
He fights emotional. Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. And who else is on the schedule after that fight? What's the next big fight?
Hey, this weekend Zerto is fighting this week.
Gilberto's fighting this weekend.
Hey, let me ask y'all this now, because in my personal opinion,
I just want to say about this Charlo Castano fight. I think that first fight was the best that Castano could fight. Like, I think he fought out of his skin. Like, that was his big performance. Where I think Jamel will be able to make adjustments, and I think both lads will fight more aggressive because they don't want it to go to a draw. So I think this fight will favour Jamel, and I think he'll catch Castano and stop him this time in about 8 or 9 rounds. So I think this is Jamel's fight to win, but it's still a good test, And I did have Castano win in the first fight, but I think Jamel will stop him this time.
When I watched it, I had it Castano 7-5, and then I did a rewatch and I had it 6-6. I had it a draw. So, but yeah, I didn't have it. Like, Mel is lucky that he got them belts. He kept them belts because they could have left the Bill Dizzy, to be fair.
Hey, real quick, Lady Chann, I gotta tell you, I love the Bill Dizzy. I love that, man. I love that.
The Bill Dizzy.
Yeah, she got me saying that shit as well now, bro. I said that the other day somewhere. I'm like, look at this Bill Dizzy, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
Everyone says it. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know where I don't even know where I came up with it. I've got no clue why I did it.
Trademark that shit, man.
Yeah, it's become something that I always say, which is quite funny. And then, but right side, are you going to come to the rewatch tomorrow to watch Canelo? And I'm going to rewatch Canelo and Lara on my channel. We do a rewatch.
I was at the rewatch last week for and
we did Canelo and Triple
G. Yeah. I was at that one. I got to make sure I tap in accordingly. Man, our times are different. I'm in Georgia, you know what I mean? So I gotta make sure I tap in at the right time to be there, but I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, try. If not, it's Playback Gang. I think it's early. What time do I got it tomorrow? I think I'm doing it early before Coach's show. I think I go before Coach.
And see, this is the problem. I got a full-time job like most people do. So that 8 to 12 is mostly my conference calls. You know what I mean? I try to get those out the way early, and then I can kind of rock later.
What, 8 to 12 in the morning? 8 to
8 to 12 Eastern, AM.
Yeah, AM and midday. And then, do you work from home or do you go out and work?
No, I work from home.
Okay, so 8 till 12, and then that will be Eastern. That will be 5 p.m. my time once you finish, because I'm 5 hours ahead of you. So my show starts at 2 p.m. Eastern.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, one of the guys I rock with strong who kind of put me back on this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as YouTube goes, I didn't even know there was a YouTube boxing community like this until 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue. And but I don't want to plug anybody's channel on your channel, so I ain't gonna say no names. But I do have a individual I rock with. But if you go live, I got the bell. You know what I'm saying? When you go, then
yeah, that's what I do to make sure that we don't miss out. So I don't miss anybody of my favorite shows.
Yeah. I got the bell locked in. That's how I was able to catch earlier today and this show. So definitely, when you come on, man, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna try my best to rock with you.
Oh, I've already noticed you, and I appreciate you a lot. I'm gonna wrench you up. You got if you leave a comment, I'll leave a comment in the chat so I can put a wrench on, because I meant to. No, I have noticed you, and I have appreciated. I always appreciate when I see someone continuously rocking this. It's appreciated.
Hey, Chann, you ain't give me a wrench.
And you got a wrench, Bold.
I don't have a wrench.
You know why? Because you're always on the panel. Because usually, that's what it is. So people that's usually always on the panel, I don't seem to. You're not always just in the chat. But yeah, you could put a thing in the chat, Bold, so I can give you a wrench as well. Then we gotta do this super chat. D-Town Blaster, where have you been? Well, we was on panel the other day at Matt Mobs in the build, dizzing, dropping that quarter of a dizz up on your gazelle. Thank you for the blue lipstick. D-Town Blaster's always like the blue lipstick. I ain't gonna lie. He's been rocking with me for a long time. Where when I was used to pop this blue lipstick, it's a bit of a trademark of mine as well. And D-Town Blaster always likes the blue lipstick. Do you remember those infamous lives, D-Town Blaster, when it used to be me against Smoke, like getting onto his ass, and used to have the blue lipstick, I had my hair shaved. I'm gonna get my hair shaved on either side and just had it like I used to look militant, boy, and I used to have my blue lipstick and be getting onto it, being Smoke and Chann. D-Town Blaster always witness it. But I didn't know what D-Town Blaster sounded like until the other day. I was like, oh, that's what he sounded like. You got a very nice voice, D-Town. Very, very nice voice. Yeah, I do notice voices. Very nice voice.
Hey, LadyChann.
Matt Mog as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, some type of way, I don't know how to get the smoke. Smoke is always he always got smoke on every channel he on. I don't know how it happened, but Smoke always got
Smoke be on everywhere.
Oh man, Smoke always got smoke. Hey, it be people on his neck, bro. I be like, Smoke, what the hell you done did? Man, Smoke, this dude. I love Smoke though. I love Smoke. He a good brother. He a good brother.
So it's my triple G, quadruple G. No, he's my G. But he's just like the big brother that I always just argue with. Like we always But he's rocked with me from day one as well. Day one, like literally day one. Guys, put your right side. Can you go while you're on here? Can you type in the chat so I can wrench Bold thingy? AA, you have got a wrench. No, nobody else be answering, because sometimes please use them responsibly. I don't mind you guys timing people out. Only time them out, and only don't hide people, because there's people that are complaining to me, oh, I've been hidden and I can't find them out of the list. And one of them is one of my friends, and I think Haplo hid him, and I can't find him. G the PT. G, I can't find you.
Bold just written the chat then. That
yeah, I can see it. G, I can't find G the PT at all. So yeah, I told him maybe try and do another. He doesn't have a channel per se, but maybe do another. Another what's it called? Avatar, another profile, and then thingy, because I can't find him to unblock him in my unblock list. This Haplo was drunk and he went on a fucking mission and just went on some blocking spree. And G the PT is cool. He's cool. There'd be no reason to if he doesn't disrespect me. There's no ever reason to block or hide G from the channel. So just use the wrenches. I trust the people that have got it. I do take them away if I see some fuck shit happening. But you know the rules. If you're just in the chat, guys, regulate the chat, because I sometimes can't be looking at the chat and talking on the panel and looking at the chats, and people do some fuck shit. Get people out that spam, just hide them. They just need to be hidden. But right side, you need to hit the the comment. So I mean the thingy, so I can rinse.
I just sent the comment.
Oh yeah, you just did. There you are. Much love. There we add moderator. There you go. Right side, you're modded. And we've got another super chat in the building.
My comment is there too. If you want to wrench me up,
I wrenched you already, Bold.
Oh.
Bold, you're already wrenched. I wrenched you.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks. You wrenched, AA's wrenched, right side's wrenched. Let's get
You're a made member now, bro. You got your finger pricked. You're a made member. You're in the family.
Made member. Let's have the super chat. Okay, D-Town Blaster. Thank you for dropping that quarter of a dub on your girl. Thank you, sir. I like the blue hair too. Do you remember when I had the blue hair? Yeah, that was that. Everyone loved that as well, didn't they? Might have to drag her out of a box and put her back on. I like the blue hair too. I'm always in the chat. Can't get on the live when you're on during the day. So I listen. Oh, I got you. Yeah, because, yeah, see, I tried to accommodate for everyone, guys, because when I look at my analytics, I think I have like 38% my core people that listen to me are from the US. And then I have like 36% that are from the UK. And then the rest of them are just like, like 5% here with Philippines, Australia a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure that I can cater for both time zones, but I find it hard. So sometimes I do a really early afternoon one in the UK, and then people in the UK seem to like that. And then I do these later ones for the people in the US. Just means that I don't get much sleep and my body clock's fucked. But,
yeah, mine's fucked too. So
yeah, and I hate it because like I'll sleep all day now, like because right now it's 6 a.m. here, and I'll be right for you guys. It's like only like 1 a.m. and
hey, only 1 a.m. I gotta be up at 8 a.m. Well, I gotta be up at 7 a.m. Anyway, whole nother story.
Yeah, I know. I'll give everybody probably like give us everybody another 5-10 minutes to get our shit off anyway. But thank you, D-Town Blaster, and thank you that you at least listen. At least when you're listening, you could type and say, "Listen, Chann," but I'm appreciative that you listen. And it was cool to be on a panel with you because I never knew what you sounded like. Never knew. When you just see names, but you don't know who they are. So you get used to seeing names, and then all of a sudden you see the name with the voice. And one day I was just watching Mac Mob. I wasn't in the chat or nothing, and I heard D-Town Blaster's voice, and I went, is that the same D-Town Blaster? I was like, no way. Is that the? And it was when I saw you. The name, I was like, wow, he's got a really nice voice. And then we was on panel the other day, myself, Bold, D-Town, shouts out to the mob. They was live earlier as well. He could be live still now, Matt Mob. They're like 6 hours behind me. And then Jedstar in the buildings, and he is in Australia. So he is 11 hours, 12 hours ahead of me. So
that in the chat just told me one of the brothers in the chat was talking in 9 hours, I think it is.
Hey, definitely the family though. He definitely the family.
Yeah, Jedstar is the family. Yeah, Jedstar's my broski all day, all long. So yeah, so we're all on different time zones. So I try my best. D-Town Blaster is spoiling a bitch today. Thank you. So let's go. Let's hit it again. D-Town Blaster, thank you for dropping that quarter of a diz-up on your girl. D-Town Blaster says, if you ever come to the US, let me know. I'll be your personal tour guide. I will start letting you know I'm in the building from now on. Thank you, D-Town. Yeah, let me know when you are in the building.
Yo, Chann.
Yeah.
Yo, so whenever you go back to the group chat, I put a different joint up in there, like a whole song.
Oh yeah, we're going to be doing battles on there now in the fucking group. I tell you, wouldn't we? We're like, all right, let's rate this. Let's get our Samuel. No, guys, I'm quite excited that Kevin Samuels passed away. I had a big soliloquy about this on my other live just before I started this one, and because people were celebrating his death, and I find that sickening. Whether you agreed with the man, like I was just saying to you, he wasn't a mass murderer, he wasn't a kiddie fiddler, he wasn't an abuser, he wasn't a rapist. Why would you celebrate someone's deaf just because you didn't like their opinion because you asked to be assessed and you didn't like the assessment. Then why did you ask? Like, why did you care that much? He's like, just don't watch him then. Yeah, so I just was like, yeah, it's this demonic. I follow this guy called Baba, put me on by Lisa, and he's like a 74-year-old YouTuber out of Louisiana.
I watched him a long time ago.
I love him.
He mellowed out. Before this dude used to be the biggest troll. His old ass used to be the biggest troll. But he mellowed out over the years and whatnot.
Yeah. He like 74 years old and he just like, y'all some bitches and some demons. We haven't on his lives. Yeah, I really like him.
Hey, lady. Go ahead.
It's all right. Go ahead, right side.
No, this is something, it has nothing to do with, hey man, shout out to my brother AA, man. The brother came on all Georgia gear. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
hey, I rock with my dogs. I rock with my dogs like that. You know what I mean? That's my team. The Cowboys, that's my team. But much love to AA for repping GA like he repped it, man. Much love to that brother.
Georgetown Hoyas. I used to like wearing the Georgetown Hoya like stuff because I like the bulldog, and I had no clue who they were. But when I used to be in the States, I always used to buy, even though I was in New York, I always used to buy Georgetown Hoyas stuff because of how the fitted caps with the bulldog, the color coding. I just preferred it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When AA came in, I actually thought that was you, right? So I was like, here's right side because I saw the Georgia game.
Yeah. Hey, when I saw him pop up, bro, and y'all asked him, and he was like, he's from Virginia and shit. I was like, damn, you got Virginia brothers rocking with the dogs like that. And being from Georgia, bro, like I'm the first person to tell you, I'm not from Atlanta. You know what I mean? I'm from the country of Georgia. I'm a real country guy.
Where you from, Decatur?
Nah, hell no. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia.
Hey, right side. I met a stripper out here one night. She was from Savannah, I think. Savannah.
Yeah. Hey, Savannah. Look, and it's crazy because Savannah like 3 hours away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
her cousin was on that Housewives show. There was a Housewives of Atlanta or something.
Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't fuck with me. I used to love
she had a
that.
cousin. She had a cousin that was on that show. Was one of the ladies on that show.
I don't know shit about it. I don't fuck with it, so I ain't gonna
watch it. I didn't watch it either, but she told me. Sounds like Chann watched it.
Hey man, you got. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. No worries.
Go ahead, bro.
No, you got good people from Georgia, man, and it's interesting to me. I was listening earlier, and a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all rock with New York, y'all rock with the East Coast hard, but people don't rock with it. Actually, to be quite honest, it's hard to find real boxing fans in Georgia. You know what I mean? Like everything where I'm from is football, is basketball. That's what they do down here. And I play basketball too.
That's just the South in general.
Right.
Honestly, that's the States. I feel like right now, that's the States right now. It's like boxing is kind of turned into a niche sport in America. Like out there, it's really like a niche sport now, which is kind of crazy, but that's just what it is.
Yeah, you're right. We don't really now doing boxing. I speak to a lot more Southern people than I ever did in my life, because always speaking to like Northerners, like the tri-state area Americans. So now I'm more engaged with people that are from down south, which is pretty cool. So a lot of people from down south don't engage with people that are from the UK. People from the UK engage a lot with people that are from up north, and up north engage with us because it's a bit more multicultural, and quite a lot of UK people.
Hold up, man. We multicultural down here too, man.
Yeah,
I'm bullshitting, lady. I'm bullshitting.
You know what? I haven't been there, so I don't even know. It's just I haven't been to anywhere down south. My cousin got a few cousins that's moved from East Coast to Virginia. That's the southernness that it gets to. But that's
Virginia is not the South, man. It's not.
But for New Yorkers, they call it the South.
Right? No, it ain't the real South. Coach Malachi, like Coach Malachi from Florida. Yeah. Like I rock with, and I ain't even gonna lie, like. when I listen to the people from up north, which I was talking about earlier, a lot of it is things that when we would listen to the brother, I don't know his name. I think he's still on the panel right now. He was rapping earlier. Bro got bars, bro. Like, and
you said it with Ant and
You talking about me? Talking about the boy played the song.
No, I think it was you when that guy came on. Yeah,
I gave him a 9. I love the bars. I give him a 9.
Yeah, I gave him a 9 too, bro. Like it was some real struggle shit, bro. It was something that I could vibe with, and I understood everything he was. When I ain't gonna lie, there was one bar in there. He was like, "Hey, we got the police, and we pull and we leasing." You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, bro. Like. It was all facts what he was spitting, and much respect to the brother, man. I do listen to battle rap to some degree.
That's what reminded me of battle rap. Yeah, like he was ready to
he sound like a battle rapper, bro. Like he sound like a battle rapper.
I don't battle no more, man. Everybody, I appreciate all that, bro. I really do.
No,
I don't battle no more though. Everybody, like if you grow up in Philly, New York, all of that, whatever. You grow up battling, but now like it's just about the music. But
I was just about to say that life's a battle within itself by default. It's just like, why would you have to then go
and it's crazy because it's backwards down here. Like, well, I'm not gonna say backwards. It's different. It's just different because we have fewer battle rappers, but we have more individuals trying to be artists of the rap game, you know what I'm saying? So when I was listening to him, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, bro, I rock with everything you were saying because I could feel it. I ain't gonna lie, that shit gave me chills. It gave me chills with some of the things he was saying because I can rock with and I can understand everything he talking about. And so, hey man, much love to you, brother. Much love.
That's the reason why I gave you 7.5 over Bold, because I like Bold's delivery, but I just said to Bold that I'm more related to Philly's bar. I'm sorry, calling you Philly and bar.
But this was the crazy thing. One thing you said, LadyChann, one thing you said, and I agree. Mm-hmm. If you can get some of your bars when you rapping them, you know what I'm saying? If you can find that those different levels as far as your tone goes, right? I enjoy the aggressive tone that you come with, bro. It's passion. You know what I'm saying? It's intensity. I love that. But if you set that shit up a little more than you did, man, it could be something very dynamic because as far as you setting it up.
Right. And that's what I was saying.
I definitely feel you.
But some MCs are all about passion and intensity, you know. That's maybe
you can still have passion without having the same time. It's about layers. So if I could still say the same bar and it would still be passionate, whether I said so young.
Yeah, but I guess music's subjective. See, some people might like an aggressive.
You know what I mean? It's still going to be the same passion. Where with me going so young.
But it shows how music's subjective. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some people will like a certain style more. You know, I love these aggression.
But even DMX, who was passionate and he was pretty much thinking. Even he mixed it up with where he would go down blood and my blood.
Yeah, I get it. Well, he's very multi-layered.
It's about having. You can't have it. People will get bored of hearing one level.
Yeah,
you've got to mix it up.
Yeah. I agree. But what I'm saying, subjective. We gave our own.
I'm saying, but you wouldn't listen to an album of somebody doing 10 songs of that same thing.
I would.
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love that. So I would listen to it.
I would too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe. You got to think of also what people sell, what sells as well, and like.
Yeah, that's not going
to. If you just be banging on like that for 10 tracks all the way through on the same level.
That's not going to get on the radio. I agree with that. Yeah, they're not.
But this is the craziest thing, LadyChann. Your interpret or not necessarily interpretation. What you brought out, I think that is just constructive criticism. Yeah, when you talk about changing levels, making it faceted as far as how you're presenting, you know what I'm saying, your bars. I agree, because there were certain times that if you kind of slow it down, kind of go into a quiet mode with it, you know what I'm saying, and then you come back with that intensity when you hit your bar, man, that should be rocking, bro. Like I'll with it.
Yeah, it's about layers and levels in it. Yeah, it's just how you present something. Like when you have like a GIF wrapped up, and if you have like you open up the first layer and then there's still another layer, you open up, it's all different, and then you get to the GIF. You're like, da-da. That's how I like think you present your bars.
And Chann definitely knows, because she's the musician, so she knows.
I do. I try to think that I know, but yeah.
But I'm just saying why I gave the brother such a high rating. I loved how he came on here, shot his passion, like.
And
did
it
straight on. It
reminded me of battle rapping. Like I was like when I watched like the battle rappers and stuff like that. It did remind me of that. And the Philly rappers are like my ex always was on AR Rab and all of that. So so it was almost, I knew it as soon as you started speaking. I knew it. Yeah. I knew it. Can we just do D-Town and Beanie Siegel? D-Town blast the super chat. 1 sec. How much will it? D-Town. Don't you like the brown hair, D-Town? Don't you like the brown wigs?
D-Town, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down with the thirst, bro. He thirsty.
How much will it cost me to do a live in the blue hair again? Nothing. It won't cost you nothing. It's just whoever, if I can, if I want to or not. But you like the blue. All right, blue hair, blue lips. 1 time for D-Town blaster. I'll try and pull it out in the next.
It might be a crib. That's why he might want you with the blue hair.
Hey, LadyChann, I got a question for you. I'm on your neck, man. I'm on your neck in a good way. What you think about the Usyk? I mean, not Usyk. Excuse me. The Fury White fight. What'd you think about that fight?
Bad.
Horrible.
Very bad. It was horrible. I don't know what happened to Dillian White. That one to Dillian White, that we was like, Fury, you better mind yourself, because I think what Fury did was very genius. He de-emasculated Dillian White in the that Dillian White turned up into. He made Dillian do some dances. Yeah. We never seen Dillian White like that. Dillian White's a beast, because Tyson Fury knows Dillian White, and they've hung out for years
and trained together. They trained together.
This is what Tyson Fury came out with and knew what to nullify his beast mode. And you saw no beast, no dog, no nothing in that ring. I literally gave Dillian White. A lot of people only gave him 1 round. I gave him 2. I gave him the first round 1, and I think I gave him round 2. But I'm not mad at just leaving it at a round before the 6th round knockout. But I mean, you're gonna have to do something about avoid it. I haven't seen too much of development when you've been knocked out every time with the same shot. So that shows you can't take that shot. So you're going to have to do things and be on bet. His footwork's not good enough to evade. It's just not good enough. So it just led me to think that, no disrespect, but Dillian White isn't of the elite level.
Facts. No, all facts. And I'm one of the people I call Dillian White. As far as footwork goes, the man is bow-legged, pigeon-toed, slew-footed.
Nice, everything.
Yeah. I was on another panel, and they were telling me that Dillian White has better footwork than Canelo Alvarez, right? And I'm sitting here like, my God, how biased can we be?
No, he hasn't.
How biased can we be, bro? Like,
he's still top 5. He's still a top 5 heavyweight, though, based on his resume.
Yeah, you could give him top 5. I mean, this is the thing, because the heavyweight division isn't that great.
The heavyweight division is the worst division in boxing right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, so this is a contradiction almost in itself for me to say that Dillian White isn't elite, but yet he's still a top 5 heavyweight. That shows because we ain't got really that much to pick from.
Yeah.
In the Wilder top 5, that shows how limited the fucking division is.
We ain't got much to pick.
Bro, Wilder, we shouldn't even be talking about Wilder anymore, bro. Until he fights again, we need to let that man retire, let him do his thing, bro.
Shows how limited the division was. The fact that he was top 5. That shows how limited it was. I'm using that as an example. Like if this was the 90s, Wilder never touched even top 10, top 15. if it was the 1990s.
Outlaw Boxing, me and you, we done been on a couple panels together, haven't we?
Yeah. Couple.
Yeah. We done talked about this a few times. So, no smoke with me at all, because I agree.
He's retired, mate, until he says he's not. Stop doing fantasy matchups with Wilder. We don't know. But what the WBC need to do is say, dude, are you fighting? Because if not, we're going to take away your number one position at the WBC, and then we're going to have to, keep the division moving. Because you and Fury keep doing this fuck shit where you're like, you just want to play with each other and nobody else can play in the division. It's boring.
Hey, Lady Chann, who's a better boxer than Usyk in the heavyweight division?
No one.
Yeah, God damn. Come on, give me something.
Potentially,
Fury would come next as the best boxer after Usyk, but
agreed.
Technical boxer.
You know who's just outside them? I like that Jared Anderson kid. I think he's a really skilled boxer. I think he might be the next one up.
I gotta see what he does, man. He more fight.
What happened?
Go ahead.
It's like echo now.
You're either listening to the show on the same window. It wasn't like that before. Yeah, go ahead.
How do I sound now?
Oh,
yeah.
Do y'all think if Usyk beats Joshua and if Fury does come out of retirement, who y'all got winning that fight?
Fury beats Usyk, bro.
I know it sounds bad. I've got Usyk beating Fury.
He too big, bro. He way too big for Usyk, bro.
I've seen him get dropped by Steve Cunningham, Payak. No. He's been dropped. He said that Steve Cunningham was his hardest fight, and that's a cruiserweight. He was cruiser.
I don't think Fury will fight him. I don't think Fury will fight Usyk.
He'll have to box on the outside, but that will be hard because they're both. Then Usyk is an outside fighter as well, and it's going to be a mess.
You see that happening though, my sis. I don't see Fury even getting in the ring with Usyk.
I don't see it happening at all.
No, I don't see that smoke happening at all. Not at all.
Why?
That's
None.
a shame. Like that fight needs to happen. I feel like that fight gotta happen. Like Usyk to me, he remind me of like a big Lomachenko.
He is. That's exactly.
That's how he looks to me.
They're the same team.
Hold on. Let me ask a question. I got a new plate, real quick. New plate. And Lady Chann, stop me if I get out of control. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
What's y'all pound for pound list after, or just top five? Not even going through the whole pound for pound, just top five. How do y'all see it working right now as far as who's the best in boxing?
So you
first, if y'all want me, I'll go first. If y'all want me to,
yeah, throw yours. Give me time to think.
I mean,
all right,
it don't matter.
But my thing is so when I do a pound for pound list, I don't put heavyweights on there. I'm that guy. Yeah, I am that guy. And so when I look at the pound for pound right now, I gotta go Bud. I gotta go. I'm going Bud. I'm going Canelo second. I'm still putting Canelo up there. Just off of this one loss, I understand his Bivol. Man, I don't know. I think I'm going Bud. I'm going Canelo. I'm going EJ. I got. All right, this is gonna cause some problems right here. What I'm about to say. I got Shakur as my number 4. I mean, my number 4 guy. I got Shakur, and closing it out. I'm going with. Man, I'm going with Nonito Donaire, bro. I'm going with Nonito Donaire. I think Nonito Donaire beat Inoue in this next fight. I think he's gonna be a star, bro. Well, he's already been a star. I think he picks his name up in this next fight. What you think about that?
If he does that, he's one of he truly is ATG. If he beats Inoue at 40, that'll be crazy. But yeah, I like you giving Donaire that love because I think he is underrated. But my top 5, I do put heavyweights. I got Usyk, Chocolito, Crawford, Bivol, and Spence or Canelo. I don't know. But yeah, that would be my top 5.
Too busy choking. Sorry. God damn. Don't know why I'm choking. cough.
Get nervous about this list. You get nervous about this list.
Hey, you got to give your list, lady. You got to. What's your list?
We've talked about it earlier on. Did I write it down? So I have. I'm not sure if I wrote it down, but I have at number 1, Bud Crawford. At number 1, Bud Crawford. At number 2, I have Alexander Usyk. At number 3, new entry is sorry. At number 2, hang on. So I've got So I've got Bud Crawford number 1, Alexander Usyk at number 2. Number 3, I've got new entry is in Dimitri Bivol. Number 4, Canelo. Number 5, Inoue.
That's dope. You don't have Chocolito, my sis?
He'd be in my top 10. I'd have to think after going 5. But I don't
that's
put
still a dope list. That's a dope.
I don't put heavyweights in my pound for pound list either, unless they've come from another weight division, like Evander Holyfield or
Lady Shay, you hedging your bet when you say that. You hedging on me when you say that, because Usyk, and I understand what you're saying. Usyk was undisputed, you know what I'm saying, at cruiserweight. So much credit to him, but the man fight at heavyweight. I just can't put him. I want to put him on there, but he fight at heavyweight. I just can't do it.
But he's a champ from 2 different weight divisions.
Agree. Mike Tyson was number 1 in the 80s, so that's a myth that heavyweights aren't on the pound for pound. Because Mike Tyson was number 1 in like the '89 Ring magazine. The heavyweights have been on the pound for pound.
Yeah, they've always been on the pound for pound list.
When the pound for pound was created, bro, it was created for. I ain't going into. Yeah, that's all.
That's old.
But
you got to put Usyk on pound for pound list, man. He come from two weight. He's undisputed and undefeated as a cruiserweight, undefeated, and took it as a unified heavyweight champion. Come on.
I've always put heavyweight on there.
And undisputed as well.
Undisputed as a cruiserweight, yeah.
Like I used to have Lennox Lewis top 3 even back when I was like early 2000s when I was.
I don't put unless you cut. Yeah, I don't put you on the pound for pound list if you're not if you're a heavyweight.
Yeah,
not
that's fair enough. Some people have different. I always have
I never do, because I mean it's like, what's the point? That means every heavyweight champ should really be on the pound for pound. That means
exactly.
Yeah, so
every heavyweight beat everybody else because of. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
No, go on. No, I finished. Go ahead. But
I still look at it like, even though they're heavyweights, how would they go? Have they got the skills to compete?
Yeah.
Like, and some they do, you know. Like Lennox Lewis, I still think was one of the best pure boxers, even when he was heavyweight champ. You know? All the way class. That's why he used to be on my list.
Yeah,
Tyson,
that's how people see it.
Tyson from the 80s, his style could go to any division, he would be a problem. He'd fuck people up.
Hey, man, real quick, me and Mike Tyson have the same birthday, June 30th, my all-time favorite fighter.
Hey, bro, if you could fight even a tenth of him, you knock him up.
I'm just letting you know, that's my all-time favorite fighter. And losses or whatever he done did, I don't give a damn about it. That's my all-time favorite fighter is Mike Tyson. We got the same.
If you could fight 10% of him, bro, you must knock a motherfuckers out.
I love Mike Tyson.
My bad, brother.
I love Mike Tyson.
I think everyone loves Mike. Everyone loves Mike.
Yeah, I do love Mike. I'm sorry, keep chopping it up. I'm just doing some admin for this. So when we get off, it posts up correctly and all that. So keep chopping it up till I'm ready to come back in. Go ahead, guys. Talk.
So how do y'all feel about Boots?
Boots. He's fighting this weekend, I think. Is that true? Is he fighting this weekend?
On the Charlo undercard. He on the Charlo undercard.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how he looks.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Boots. And this is all projection, but I believe, in my personal opinion, the same way I think Shakur is the goods, I think Devin Haney is the goods, I think Boots Ennis is the goods, I think Gary Antoine Russell is the goods. You feel me? So when I'm talking about the younger fighters and the goods right now, Hey, those four guys right there for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's that's where boxing is gonna move to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks a wicked talent. Oh, sorry, bro. Go.
No, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, bro. The only reason I'm not as convinced, like with Shakur and that, because like I think Boots is like more athleticism than like. So I'd like to see that style against like an elite opponent, like that athletic style. You know, I think Shakur and that are more skilled. You know, so that's why I'm probably more convinced on someone like Shakur. You know, but Boots still looks like an amazing talent. You know, an amazing talent. So.
Hey, brother, let me ask you. I gotta ask. And once again, I'm asking about my favorite fighter. If we on Coach Malachi show right now, he gonna put the dance up for me, the Devin Haney dance.
Oh yeah, I need to get them. Don't worry, I'll get all those bits because they are fucking hilarious. I tell you.
Hey, I love that, man. Look, I told Coach, man, hey, I'm the one holding the boom box, man. That's how much.
Are you that guy? Hey, the one with the boombox. I die when I see that every single time.
I love it. But let me ask you though, what do y'all think Devin Haney is the goods? I know he lacks power. What do y'all think about Devin Haney, man?
I like Devin Haney.
Go ahead, guys.
I like Devin Haney, and I like his mentality. The fact that he's willing to go over there and beat that man, try to beat that man twice out Australia. And he's about legacy. I mess with him.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up, bro.
Because they're in two different weight classes.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. We can't hear you.
I'm breaking up. Damn.
Badly.
Damn. Can y'all hear me now?
Break up. Oh, it's still kind of staticky, lad. You know, bro. Still breaking up, bro. But I heard what he said about Haney's mentality. That's the thing I like the most about him, bro. It really is. Oh, no, it's good now, bro. It sounds all right now, bro.
Go ahead, bro. But real quick, I'll say the reason I rock with Dev is because of his mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because oh, go ahead.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. That's bold fucking up the audio here.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
that's good, bro. That sounds good, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was my headphones. I think my headphones was checking out.
Oh,
but yeah,
I like.
Hang on. Right side it's let him finish talking. Right side finish talking, and go back to bold because he was talking bold.
No, I was just gonna say the reason I rock with Dev the way I rock with him is because of his mentality, wanting to fight the best and not worrying about losing. You know what I'm saying? Saying that regardless of whoever holding the belts, that's who I want to fight. That I love that mentality, and it's in the sport of boxing today. We've seen so many individuals who they not looking for the smoke like that, you know, and I love that he's looking for the smoke. It put me back in an old school mindset. So I definitely, right now, as far as my favorite fighter goes, right, and yep, I'm a fanboy.
Yeah, I didn't really start off really appreciating Devin Haney that much, like, and I'm going back a couple of years and stuff. I thought it was a bit tedious. It wasn't a bit that. Floyd Mayweather was my favorite boxer, so you don't have to be a knockout artist for me to like you, by the way. But as time's gone by and I've seen him grow and do what he's doing, he's definitely, I do respect. And I'm pissed off that he's had to jump through hoops to be able to. I feel that he's been very disrespected all along his journey of between Lomachenko, Bob, Cambosos,
Bob.
They've all ducked him, and it's clear as day. And when you say it to people think that you're chatting shit, but they've ducked him, and there has to be a reason why they've ducked him. To be honest,
but I'm okay with that. The reason I'm okay with that is because even those individuals who don't want to fight him, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, Lomachenko, Tio, whoever, even when they didn't want to fight him, he still called for the biggest fights. Yeah, and at the end of the day, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I love those fighters who wants those fights. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about your and worry about fighting the best. At the end of the day, we want to see it as boxing fans is the best fighting the best. That's all we want to see.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this though. We talking about Devin Haney, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't think Lomachenko ducked him. And here's why. Because everybody always talk about unification, Trump mandatory.
Facts.
It's not like Lomachenko went to fight a complete nobody. He actually went to go fight Teofimo.
He went to unify.
Yeah, to unify.
Facts.
And so I can't say I can't put Lomachenko in that category. Now, as far as everybody else, I can see that, but as far as Lomachenko, I'm not gonna do that to that dude.
I say Lomachenko. The only reason I say Loma is because Devin Haney was the mandatory for his belt. You know what I mean?
No, I get that part. But every time we have unification, undisputed, and all the other stuff, and you have mandatories, nobody say nothing. They always say unification trump mandatory. But
you got to go unification over a mandatory.
It's like Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney, and I'm like, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to do a unification bout with Teofimo Lopez. That's how that old franchise thing came about.
That's what fuck Loma, the franchise, made it look like. Suleiman fucked it all up. Yeah. But Teofimo definitely ducked Haney. Teofimo ducked Haney, no doubt.
This is the thing. Even, and I agree. The reason I say that about Loma, the only reason is because I think the franchise belt has no place in the sport of boxing. I don't think it has.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. But what I'm saying is that that fight, even before Devin Haney became the mandatory, they were already talking about making a unification bout between Teofimo and Vasily Lomachenko. Like that was already in a setting. Devin Haney had just became the mandatory when they were already going to be scheduling for that.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's in the same. I'm saying Devin Haney was in a tournament, right? He was in a tournament for the WBC, right?
Yep.
And what I'm saying is that around that same time, Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez basically they was already talking about, yo, we about to make this happen. And then once the franchise belt came about, that's how it all came about. But Teofimo and Vasily Lomachenko was already talking about we're gonna make this happen for undisputed. So that's why I'm saying I mean it's a unification bout.
But this is my problem, and I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. I'm not disagreeing. My problem is this: after they made that fight happen, right? When they made that fight happen, Teofimo still he instead of going to fight Devin Haney, who was a champion.
He ducked Haney, no doubt. I think everyone.
No. I'm not talking about Teofimo. What I'm saying is that
he's talking about Lomachenko.
I'm talking about Lomachenko.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said from the beginning, I don't want to call Loma a duck. I don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I could be wrong. I thought I was just under the illusion that he ducked.
No, I don't think he did because he took the Teofimo fight over. Like he took the unification over the mandatory.
What did Teofimo have when he went to fight him? What did Teofimo have? What belts did Teofimo have when he went to fight him?
IBF. He knocked out. He knocked out Richard Commey.
He had the IBF
Commey, the one he knocked out Commey for. And that was him and Loma was meant to be for all four, but that putrid cancer cunt Suleiman ruined it by making the franchise belt.
Suleiman, listen, real quick, let me say, I just want to say one last thing. The boxing politicians, and that's what I like to call them, the boxing politicians are ruining the sport of boxing by themselves. When we talk about a franchise belt, the only person we can really talk about is Mauricio Suleiman. You know what I mean? When we talk about the WBA super belt versus the WBA regular world champion, right? Even now, the WBA, they trying to clean that up because they fucked up and put too many belts out there.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, let's let it's a 4-belt era. Let's not put these other belts out there, and let's see the best fight the best, regardless of who they are. And much love to George Kambosos, because even though, in my personal opinion, I don't think Kambosos wanted Devin Haney. Hey, I salute him for taking that Devin Haney fight when Lomachenko ended up being at war. You know what I mean? And
I don't think
Go ahead, brother.
From what I hear around here, from inside it, from the gyms and that, I don't think Kambosos wanted Loma or Haney. I think they wanted to stay busy quite here, but Haney just took all their offers and saluted them.
And that's the thing, like you said. I think if in the perfect situation, I think they would have took Lomachenko before they took Haney, but because of the situation, they weren't able to do that. And
I don't think they wanted either, to be honest with you, bro. I think Lou DiBella wanted to stay busy quite.
And ain't no way you can have a stay busy fight as a unified champion, bro. Like you can't have stay busy fights, bro. You got to fight the best in that division.
No, don't get me wrong. I agree with you, but I think they were trying to pull it off. You know, they were trying
I agree with
worm their way into that. But you know what? Haney's coming in, so salute to the lad, and I'll be in attendance. I can't wait to see it, bro.
Are you going, Jedi?
Yeah.
100%. Going to the fight. Oh man, I wish I was there. I wish I could be there, bro.
Yeah.
No way, bro. I'm missing that. 100%. I'm there, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be a good event, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what I said, my sis? I might miss the fight because I hope to have some Greek women's fucking breasts in my face.
You might have to say what? Would you say?
I might have some Greek woman's breast in my face. I'm going for the Greek women.
He got some stuff going on besides the fight where he get the Melbourne. He's saying that he will show out. I ain't mad at that.
I'm going for the Greek women as much as the boxing match. I got to be honest.
I ain't mad at you. Trust me, I ain't mad at you. I've done all the admin work. Yeah. You, Mr. Haplo, you hid one of my friends called G the PT when you was on your little drunken spree and hiding everyone, and I can't find him in my hidden thing, and he's pissed, and he said I was that Haplo that fucking hid me, and I can't find him in the list now.
Haplo's a good dude, man. Haplo's a really good dude, man. Haplo's he's
blocking everyone that don't need to be blocked though. He didn't need to. Yeah, but so G the PT.
You blocking people?
He Instagrammed me.
Yeah, no, man.
Someone hid him. He said it was you. He's like, Hap hid. How would he know it was you, Hap? He said, what day when Hap was drunk? He stuck it on you, Hap. He said, you did it. It was you. With the sleeve in the building. What up? With the sleeve. AJ hate does not exist. It is jealousy. I know. Lennox Lewis, my all-time. Just read him because I'm going to bed. That's where I'm going because I've been.
Yeah, you've been here a long time.
I've been there a total of nearly 7 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want us to bounce, we'll give you some rest. You've been here a long time.
Hey, LadyChann, I'm gonna tell you, LadyChann, I'm rocking with you moving forward, man. So look for me to jump your panels and anything I can do, man. I'm rocking with you. Much love to you, Queen. Much love.
Much love to you, King. You're always welcome. Thank you for coming on. And I want to say thank you for Ant for coming on, and make sure you come back, Ant Mugger. Right side, bold in the building. Outlaw boxing in the building. Oh, Hap, there you are. Shit, I didn't see you there. There you are, Hap. We going now, Hap.
Hey, I know you're going, but
he said
I don't know who said that, but I didn't hide nobody. The only people, well, unless I did it on accident with the phone.
I don't know, but I can't find him.
I didn't hide anybody.
No, he said you did.
I didn't hide anybody.
Haplo, much love, brother. Much love.
All right, Happy's not that deep. You too, bro. Happy's not that deep. He just said it.
The only time I hide people on your channel, LadyChann, is if someone's posting spam or porno shit or insulting you.
No,
if I hit someone on accident, that's my bad.
I don't know, but I can't find him in the hidden list. When I go to my blocked people and hidden people, he's not in there.
Maybe he's not hidden.
This is what I'm saying. He is, because when we're live and he's typing in the chat, we don't see him, and it's true. I don't ever see him. He said, and he tells me what I'm saying in the lives and all of that, and he's like, he hasn't been through me, so I don't know.
It wasn't me though. Who is it? What's the guy's name?
G the PT, GEE.
Nah, I never hit anyone by that name.
Personal trainer.
Haplo sat on the wrong button when he had his phone in his
Maybe
back.
that only way I would have done that is if it was by accident.
Yeah, but he's not list. He's not there though. So even if you did, I can't. I've looked twice. I can't find him.
Yeah, but if you look through a Chann and you can't find him, that means he's not hidden.
He's not hidden. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's just doing something strange.
That's weird,
I
but I
don't know.
I don't even know who that
And it's
is.
not
I
like
don't
I've
hide
got,
that guy.
and it's not like he said. It's not like I've got a lot of people hidden in my like that. I've had to trawl through. Like, there's not that much, and no, I can't see. He's not there. CFC Stephen, you're gonna have to come back because we're closing down the show, my brother. Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah,
No,
I
it's
just wanted to
okay.
say
No,
my
you
piece.
didn't interrupt. Thanks, Hap. Like,
All
I'll
right.
be back on tomorrow for
Much
the
love,
point score
Pablo.
rewatch.
All right, later.
I'll be on
Later,
point
guys.
score rewatch. So shouts out to Haplo in the builders and Ben Adams. We had also, who else did we have? Dr. P. We had AJ All Day Wizard Sleep, Double A, and the Mando. Ahmed Doodoo in the building, or Dodo. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. DKO22 was in the building. This one, who else do we have? Oh yeah, thank you, D-Town Blaster. You was in the building. Thank you for the super chats, massively appreciated. Stephen Cartwright, thank you for coming through as well. Is always appreciated. This was just a quick impromptu live and night. Yeah, you guys did pull up, and we had Rebel Life. Thank you for coming through. You was in the building. Thank you for coming through as well. Yeah, it was mainly Lisa Bales, my sister, was in the building. How could we forget? Can't forget Lisa Bales. Coach Malachi did pull up, and he was in the chat. He was in the building. Thank you, Mal Mal. Thank you for coming through. LOC Lock, you was in the building too. Sorry, I'm only just I think I put some of your stuff up, Lock. And we had Loss. That could have been the other live. I'm now not sure which live everybody was at, but near enough the same people. Acidema in the building. My Puerto Rican brother, I don't know where he went, but he was in the building as well. Oh yeah, Major Key, he was in the building. Thank you for coming through, Glenn. He was in the building, definitely. Like, yeah, we're forgetting who was here. Hard Times, he was in the building. Yeah, we could keep going. Yeah, there was lots. Yeah, I already said it. There you is. El que no PR in the building. You was there, weren't you? So yeah, he was in the building. Mark Edwards, you was in the building. Thank you for coming through. TY, you was in the building. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, everybody was in the building. Anyway, you know how I do it, guys. Bold, thank you for coming through, and everybody that was on the panel. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann rep none less. Come box with Chann. Gyan! LadyChann has left the building. Gyan! LadyChann!
Fight!